Hi. How we doing, dudes? Bit more frogging before I expected. Oh god, I knew before I came on. I said I was going to shave and just tidy myself up a little bit for you wonderful people, but I totally forgot. I have had a morning. It's been a good morning for the most part. It has been a good morning. I didn't sleep terribly well last night, and my sleep was riddled with dreams, as they often are. I am now something like 4 days, maybe 5 days. Time has no meaning anymore, without any sort of drugs or alcohol, and my ADHD brain is going fucking haywire because I'm not self-medicating. So I am basically a gigantic fucking ball of energy. My head is just a huge lightning storm, like in Florida when it's really fucking stormy. Saw a storm in Florida once. It was fucking awesome. Lots of lightning, but it's arcing out in lots of different directions, yeah, just struggling to concentrate on anything. But I just met with a really good close friend for coffee and toast. We usually catch up at least once a month, but life has got in the way recently. Sorry, I'm playing with my fidget toy because I'm just really and yeah, it was really nice just to catch up and say just catch up, see what's going on. Well, it's a lovely pattern. And yeah, that was really nice. And there's a cafe I've not been to before, and the coffee was good and the toast was good, so absolute winner. So yeah, just and just as I dropped her off at home, my girlfriend and her boyfriend, because we're poly for those that don't know, have just gone to meet her for coffee as well. So it's all a big like exchange of coffees and fun and friendship. Yeah, maybe I've had too much coffee. I'm a little bit wired. And yeah, I didn't sleep very well. I had a really cool fucking dream that I took Greenlung to Spiders. Greenlung are one of my favorite British heavy metal bands, and they are friends of mine from back when they first started as a band, and now they're doing very well for themselves, doing like UK, European and world tours and stuff, which is lovely. And I took them to Spiders, which is an alternative nightclub in Hull, and it was a really cool dream. Right, fine, calm my absolutely fucking buzzing brain down. Hello, Gillas. Good afternoon. Hope all is well. All is well. As well as it can be in a world currently facing the very, very, very real possibility of the start of World War III. That if you guys follow the news, I try not to, but then I feel it's my duty to stay informed of what's going on out there. And it's all a bit fucky at the minute. It's all a bit fucky. I've just literally read breaking news right now. America are currently pursuing military operations to seize a Russian oil tanker off the coast of Iceland, but there is also a Russian submarine following the tanker to protect it. This could be the spark. Life is short. Fuck your friends. Hello, Eris. How you doing? Sorry. Hi, Eris. How you doing? Hey, Mikey. How's it going, dude? Good afternoon. Hello, Rich, darling. How are you? How was work last night? Did it get busy? No. That's 2 graveyard shifts on the bounce. It's been a pretty grueling couple of days at work, to be fair, but a lovely day off today. So I have come to stream and try and forget the outside world for a few hours and play some puzzle games in another one of these puzzle games which has completely grabbed my brain. I find them very soothing for my brain as well. I was sat here sort of bouncing around 1,000 websites at once, trying to figure out what to do, and I was like, for fuck's sake, Chunk, stream, focus your energies, concentrate on a puzzle. It tends to bring me down a little bit. As you can see, I'm quite manic this morning, and I have been all day. This is what happens when I stop drinking and smoking weed. So it's good because it's great for my physical health, probably good for my mental health as well, but it means that my brain just goes absolutely fucking nuts. And so here I am, just being a little bit nuts. We're currently listening to Aunt Cynthia's Cabin, which is one of my current musical obsessions. I discovered this band whilst on stream with you guys, and I can't remember what I was playing. It might have been one of the puzzle games, it might have been something else. I was chatting shit and I heard one of the songs and I was like, this is really fucking cool. So I put the whole album on while we were on stream and I was like, holy shit, this is really fucking cool. And I found the CD and it's been on constant repeat in my car ever since, which is pretty cool. The original Batpool kind of sounds like my BPD brain. Hey, BPD friends! I also have borderline personality disorder and CPTSD, but that seems to be under control lately. It's just my ADHD that I'm struggling with, and maybe my BBD is feeding into it because that's part of the spontaneity and the impulse control. Yeah, I am going to just take a moment because I appreciate that I am talking at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Just try and calm my shit down a bit. Just try and settle the maelstrom that is my brain activity at the moment. 2 coffees was probably a bad idea, but the toast was so delicious. Oh, and coffee and toast is just such a fucking winning combination. I don't know if anyone does this before. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else do this, but I do it. But in a cafe, which is where we were, when I have toast, and it's very, very delicious brown toast, made in a very local bakery. The bakery that it was made from is in Hull. It's called Jackson's Bakery, and it does really nice bread. I don't know if Jackson's bread goes further afield than Yorkshire, but it is delicious bread, especially toasted. Buttered, but with white pepper on it. So if I'm in a cafe and there's a pepper shaker, I put pepper all over my buttered toast, and it's just absolutely delicious. And then I got home and had a pot noodle. I am currently in a weird phase of exploring all of the wonderful different varieties of pot noodles that are in all the international food stores that populate my fair city, and there are a lot of them, and there are so many different pot noodles and cup ramens and all the rest of it. Unfortunately, the one I had today was rather disappointing. It was a Thai style fiery Panang, and unfortunately I kind of knew this would happen, but it's a good brand. It's the Naked brand, which usually do pretty good sort of like cup noodle ramen things, but anything Thai style that's cheap like that, the lemongrass just overpowers everything, and it tastes like fairy liquid, washing up liquid for people out in the UK. So yeah, a bit disappointed with that. I've been thinking recently, I've had a brain fart that won't go away. So I've been recently thinking of starting a YouTube channel where I review all these different pot noodles, every single one from the actual, Golden Wonder pot noodle, and all their different flavors and varieties, to all of the different cup ramens and pot noodles that I find on my travels, but doing them in like a really super chill zen style with like real mellow background music and a very soft voice. I don't know, I think that could be funny. It could just be some daft little hobby that I do for a couple of months and then get bored and want to move on to something else. I haven't had a proper hobby for a while, aside from streaming and drinking. That drinking's not a hobby. Yeah, streaming is my hobby at the minute. I feel like I need a different outlet. Just need something to do. ASMR pot noodle reviews. Exactly, Batpool. Exactly. Right. Don't. It's a mess. Well, isn't it, Fucky? Exactly, because of course we are. It's the classiest chunk you've ever seen. How you doing, Frax? Goodest of afternoons to you. Is afternoon? Yes, it is. Goodest of afternoons. Am I the classiest chunk you've ever seen? Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, I'm probably the only chunk you've ever seen, unless you've watched The Goonies, but he's not that classy. No new wars, my ass. I'm so tired of it. Yeah, I should probably steer away from politics talk. It's very depressing. It's very depressing. And I know that all my life, and I'm 42 now, and all my life everyone says, oh, this is it. This is the start of World War III, but this just feels a bit different. This feels way more unhinged than previously. We've got a dictator in charge of the West now, instead of just in charge of the ones that we have in charge of the East, and it's just all going fucking crazy. Let's stop talking about it. It's depressing as fuck. We're not here for that. Stop. Would you like a couple of new tunes from the lands of Japan? My Discord inbox is open, Frax. Please lay it on me. And even though I know the horrors from the outside are being more and more horrifying, I know that it's more helpful to me and mine to just chill with the game, entertainment, and enjoy life. Exactly, Frax. And that's what I'm trying to do. Distract myself. I am powerless to stop anything that's happening out in the world. The only thing that I can control is my reaction to the things that happen outside the world, and the world. And my reaction is to, I don't want to know. I want to stick my head in the sand, and I want to play video games and chill out with you lovely, wonderful people. Mine has been a bit wobbly for the last 2 weeks, but you're managing with it. I'm glad to hear that, Batpool. I just heard pictures fall off my wall behind me. I really need to get some of those like sticky pads rather than relying on the shit nails that I hammered into the wall when I moved in here 3 and a bit years ago. Oh, I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream before, but we have news. What day is it? I need to get my calendar out. This is important. Okay. So I will have a... Oh, fuck off. Yeah. What time am I in work tomorrow? Okay, I might do a little stream tomorrow because I'm at work 4 till close tomorrow, but I'll be up in the morning with at the minute nothing to do. Friday, I'm busy all day. Saturday, I'm busy all day. Sunday, I'm busy all day. Monday, I will be streaming in the daytime, but then, so this is what I'm getting at. So Monday's morning/dinner time stream is the last time you will see this. It is the last time you will see this. in this current format. Don't worry, I'm not moving out. Not yet. Hoping to move out by maybe start of next year. I do really desperately want my own place, but that's no secret. I've been saying that for a long time. On Tuesday next week, this entire room is going to get gutted out. Everything, the bed included, is going to get taken to pieces, removed. This entire room is getting thoroughly deep cleaned. We found a bit of a damp problem in the corner, so we're going to fix the damp problem. And I'm completely rearranging the layout of this room to try and give myself a little bit more space. So you will never see this framed again after Monday. You will, of course, see me streaming from this room, but it's going to be framed very differently. So if you have any sort of love for these current framings, make your peace with them now. It's so different and odd. It could well work. It could. I'm not. I say it's not exactly like I'd like YouTube fame or fortune or anything. I mean, I'd like a bit of fortune, but I just think it would be something fun to do. Let's just review some pot noodles. I once had the idea of reviewing every single Fray Bentos product that you see in B&M. Because they do loads of shit that I've never even tried, like steamed puddings and stuff. Incidentally, I've talked earlier about this album being something to listen to on stream. This is the song that I heard. I was like, I fucking love this song. Got the album, then got the CD. Just mention it, yeah. You're so used to shenanigans that it's like, oh, okay, what's for dinner? Because that's all you can do. That's all you can do, Eris. Last time for beard. Oh, no. The beard stays. I haven't seen my chin since I was 19 years old. It's not quite the ridiculous beard it used to be down to my belly button, and that's fine. It takes a lot less managing. It's a lot neater. Although it's going, the light, the ring light is very forgiving. But I am going very, very fucking grey on the sides. I'm growing it back out again into a full beard, but I'm actually thinking maybe I might get rid of the sides and just keep the goatee again. I'll see how I feel. The good thing about beards is they always grow back. So that's good. I was going to say, that's it. So I've talked about, I'm going to move the room around. I'm really looking forward to Friday. I've not seen Minx for, by that point I won't have seen her for a week. I'm missing her quite intensely. And we're going to go out for food. We're going to go out for a meal. We're actually going to go out on a date. And when I say a date, I mean we're going to go out for food rather than go out and get wasted and dance all night, which is also a date and a lot of fun. But we're actually going to go for a meal. And the place where we're going to go is a Turkish meze restaurant, and it's in an old pub that I used to go drinking in when I was a teenager near where I used to live. So I was like, no way, they've turned the Brickmakers into a restaurant. So yeah, that's where we're going for food on Friday, and I'm really, really excited to see her because it has been far too long, even though it's only been so far about 4 or 5 days. But hey, you know, when you're in love, you're in love. Right, in positive news for you, in 1 month you go see Motionless in White in Manchester. Nice! I lived in Manchester for 10 years. I fucking love it there. I used to work in the AO Arena back when it was called the MEN Arena when I was a student. I worked behind the bars there for a bit. Two of my biggest regrets is that 2 of the gigs I saw there, one was Roger Waters doing The Wall. Roger Waters of Pink Floyd doing The Wall. So I was there, I could hear it through the walls, but of course I couldn't see it. And then the second one, the one that will haunt me for the rest of my life, is that exactly the same scenario. I was behind the bar on the concourse, so I could hear it, but I wasn't allowed to go in and see it, was Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood fucking Mac. And obviously Christine McVie's dead now, and they fired Lindsey Buckingham. Fleetwood Mac is over, and I never got to see Fleetwood Mac. And I really wish, given my time again, I know I needed the job and I needed the money. These are things that people need in lives, especially when they're a student. I would give anything to go back in time and just walk out of that job and say, fuck this, I am going to go stand down there and see Fleetwood Mac. And I didn't, and now I never will. Pains me to my soul. I've heard the name Motionless in White. I can't say I've ever listened to their music, so I've got no comment to say what they are, but I'm glad that you are hyped. Live music is one of the greatest releases for both positive and negative emotions, and it can act as a real fucking soul cleanse. So I love that for you. I haven't got any big gigs coming up this year as of yet because I quite frankly can't really afford them. But I am going to Manchester. As I said, I lived there for 10 years. One of my best friends in the world still lives there. So I'm going to Manchester in March to go see a band I've never even heard of before called Drug Dealer. That are kind of like a real soulful funk outfit, which I'm very much into. And I'm just going because I love that genre anyway, but because I want to go have a night out with my best friend. So that's going to be really nice. I'm really looking forward to that. And it's quite cheap. It's only like 20 quid a ticket. It's not like big bands these days that are charging £100 a pop or anything like that. And I hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to see the Dead South in York in August. because the friend who incidentally I went for coffee with this morning does sound engineering. That's her job. She does it all over the north of England, but she does a lot of it at York Barbican, which is where the Dead South are playing. So I've held off buying a ticket because she said, I think I can get you in there for free. We'll go for a night out. I hope that happens because it's pretty much sold out now, I think. You sent me a Dick Sword message with a little intro message for each one. I appreciate that, Frax. I don't check Dick's discs. I don't check Dick Sword very often, so it might take a few days for me to get back to you on those. But I promise you, I will give them my time and attention, and I'll let you know how I feel about them. You keep looking for gigs. You want to make 2026 the year you get back into concerts. I think one of the best ways to do that at the moment is an app called Bands in Town. It basically is literally what it says. You search for a band that you like, you click follow, and if they come anywhere near you, then you will get notification this band that you follow is on tour, and then you can go buy tickets. I have made sure that I have seen so many bands that I love. It means you don't have to hope that the Facebook and Instagram algorithms tell you that they're on tour or anything like that. This app is purely dedicated to your favorite bands telling you when they're in your area, and they make suggestions of new bands based on the bands that you follow as well. Yeah, Bands in Town is great. It's a fantastic app. It really is. And there's always gigs in Hull, Frax. You know, I mean, we're not. I know when you say you keep looking for gigs, we're talking like, you know, I like big gigs with like hundreds, if not thousands of people. But every night of the week in our fair city, because Frax lives in the same city as me, in our fair city, there is always live music on somewhere. But if you want like proper big concerts, then yeah, you kind of have to look out of town. The Bonus Arena gets a few now and again, but they're never really particularly to my taste, to be honest, so I don't really bother. You saw Motionless in White last year in Feb for the first time at Victoria Warehouse. I love Victoria Warehouse. I've been there a few times. I've seen the Chemical Brothers there. I saw the Black Pumas there last year before. That was a great show. Yeah, good venue. And you do get opportunities for pre-sale tickets too. You absolutely do. Right. That was an unload of information. Thank you for keeping up with my brain and mouth. Let's play some fucking video games. So we are currently playing the Talos Principle 2. Anybody that's new here, hi. I'm Chunk, and I play puzzle games a lot, and I really like them. I play all kinds of stuff, but I get a real fucking hyperfixation on puzzle games, and this is a phenomenal puzzle game. So I'm very excited to be playing this again. I think we moved on to the third region of the game last time. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So every time I hit a new region of the game, yeah, Talos Principle, and there we go. Continue. Oh god, I nearly clicked delete by accident then. That would have been bad. I'm sure it would have given me a warning saying, are you sure about that? We'll find out momentarily. We're good. Right, so as we can see from the map, we have completed Area 1. We have got 8 out of 8 main puzzles complete, 2 lost puzzles complete, 1 lost lab complete, and 2 stars complete. We cannot do the gold puzzles yet. We won't be able to do them until every one of these here is complete, okay? So we can't do them until the end. Area 2, done exactly the same. 8 out of 8 complete, 2 lost, 1 lost lab, and 2 stars. So we are starting right now, brand new, third area, where once again, we have to do 8 main puzzles, 2 lost puzzles, 1 lost lab, and 2 stars. And I'm excited. Big stadium, large things, also bigger stuff you kept missing last year. Life is fleeting and delicate, Frax. Go and fill your boots with what gives you joy. You're doing a big old travel, Eris, because Hub's birthday falls on one of the tour dates, and we've never been out of the Midwest. So figured it'd be a fun experience. Oh, sorry, I missed you. You're on about Motionless in White as well. Okay, cool. So Blackpool is somewhere near Manchester, and Eris is somewhere in the Midwest of America. Both Motionless in White friends, and that's the power of music. Lurkaway, Mikey, Lurkaway, it's good to see you, dude. Oh, you live in Isle of Man. Okay, you're literally forced to travel to England because, yeah, bands will not go to the Isle of Man. Isle of Wight, once a year, does a pretty good festival, so I'm led to believe. My brother went once, and guess who was headlining? Motherfucking Fleetwood Mac. Right, no, that's the wrong thing I want to click on. Right, here we go. Okay, so, puzzle time. And lurking is indeed loving Mikey. You carry on, my dude. Right. Okay, how's this? It looks like the audio might be a little bit loud for you guys. I'm just going to knock that down ever such a touch. If I've now made it too quiet, please do feel free to let me know. I am happy to adjust the audio to cater for your needs over mine. What a beautiful game this is. I kind of would love to just go walking somewhere like this. I mean, without the super high-tech monorail thing and the giant obvious rock dude in the distance. This kind of looks like Yorkshire Sculpture Park. I don't know if anyone's ever been to Yorkshire Sculpture Park. I went for the first time with my mum and brother last year in the summer, and it was a very, very, very nice day. And incidentally, as I was waiting for my brother to come out of the toilet, some dude came out of the toilet who was dressed just like fucking Jarvis Cocker. My brother came out of the toilet and I said, fucking look at that guy. He looks like he wants to be Jarvis Cocker, doesn't he? My brother was like, no, that is actually Jarvis Cocker. I was like, no fucking way. I looked together. I was like, holy shit, that's Jarvis Cocker. I'm stood next to fucking Jarvis Cocker. Didn't say anything, didn't ask for a photo as much as I wanted to, but he was out with his wife and his dog for a day out. So I was like, oh my God, that's so fucking cool. That's Jarvis fucking Cocker. Just sounds like you're cursed for not being able to see Fleetwood Mac. It's okay. It's okay. I've made my peace with it. Some things in life we want and just cannot have. And that is fine. That is fine. Right, puzzle number 1, please. There's lots of different paths. I kind of want to go look at the rock dude over there first, but I feel like I should go for a puzzle first. Oh, the agony of choice. Basically, we're trying to get into this giant thing. Look how fucking beautiful and cool and fucking freakish this game is. I'm really into this. The dev team have done a phenomenal job in taking the concept and the structure of the first game, which was a great puzzle game, and really, really running with it in this one. I'm deeply impressed. Deeply impressed. Right, here we go. First puzzle of the day. Oh, wow. This is a new toy. We've not seen one of these before. An inverter. Okay, so this is going to tell us what this does. The first puzzle will hopefully give us the rundown what these do. The flashing blue and red. Okay, so we feed it with blue and it turns everything red and keeps it going. Put it back down and it slows it down and they flash to and fro. What if I take it from blue to blue? Ah, okay, so the previous level had the color combiners, and that would take a red and a blue signal and turn it into a green one. However, this one looks like it takes one color and turns it into another, hence the blue and red flashing lights. So if I want to fill up the red spot to open this one, we connect it with a blue light. That's not confusing at all. That's not going to cause any problems for me. No, no, no. Right, let's take this. So if I want to do blue to red, I can do that. Move this out of the way. And there we have our solution. However, we have another over here, which is blue to red. So what I need to do is convert that to that. But they're not going to be able to see each other. Ah-ha-ha. Okay, so that is making red into, it's about a chain, isn't it? So red into blue. Oh shit, no, I need to keep it into that, right? Okay, so that's fine. We'll keep that going. Which means I take this one, and this is now transmitting a blue light, so I can take that blue light and convert it to red. Fuck yeah! Okay. We understand how the mechanism works, the mechanic works. Supports for Motionless in White this year is Dayseeker.
I think about New Alexandria all the time. But realizing this place was built on its bones just brings it all back even more.
And make them suffer. I've not heard of either band.
When we started. So full of ourselves. Thought we could accomplish anything. And then, in one single moment, it was all gone. I remember a flash, and then just lying there, realizing that my legs had melted. I tried to pull myself away from the fire, but the servos in my arms were broken. If Eustathius hadn't found me, sorry. Just some old scars.
Okay, so let's go back to the log there. Let's go back to the log. Interesting is this. How do I scroll up? New Alexandria. So the guys who I'm with, I am the 1000th member of New Jerusalem, which is the AI sort of creating their own versions of humans, but they're synths, they're cyborgs, they're electronic. Before this was New Alexandria, which appears to be similar to New Jerusalem, but something happened which caused it to blow up. and Alcatraz was there. Alcatraz is one of our team members. I think I haven't quite got the gist of this. Maybe I've missed a bit of the story. Maybe because of how my brain works, I've forgotten some of the story. But it looks like I think I'm getting maybe the gist. I could be wrong, that maybe this is the site of New Alexandria, or that maybe survivors of New Alexandria came here and built this. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure we'll find out as we go along. Is there anything here about personal data? 1K. We met in New Jerusalem, if you remember. I spoke to my friends. The whole mysterious island expedition thing has a city a bit on edge. They have some questions for you before I make introductions. Do you consent to my gathering and sharing your personal data? Wait, what am I signing up to? Look, my friends just want some assurance that you're the right kind of person. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to play along. You could back out at any time. If you don't engage with the process, well, then you won't get to engage with the process at all. It's up to you. What if by consenting I miss out on something else? I'll give you some advice, newbie. When your choices matter in this world, you'll know about it. It's somehow built in. When you face a dilemma and both options look good, then for sure you'll miss out on something, but trust your gut and you can't go wrong. This right now is not one of those dilemmas. You should come along for this ride. That's my advice. I consent. Good choice. 6 questions. Standard vetting procedure. We'll get the best results if you answer in whatever way is most true to you. Question 1. What is the most important for making good decisions? Compassion or knowledge? Well, both. I reject the terms of the question. I know it's difficult to translate our infinite reality into binary language. Nonetheless, I suggest if you had any natural inclination towards either idea, you answer that way, even if it's not strictly correct. But if you insist, I'll communicate your apathy to my companions. Fuck, that's really hard, because both compassion and knowledge are equal in making a decision in most circumstances. You need to understand what you're answering, but also have the compassion to do what you think is right. However, I think I would choose compassion. Do what you feel is right, even if you're not most fully equipped with all the information. Question 2. Is it ever okay to lie or misdirect in order to keep a secret? I think yes, it is. Sometimes people need to be protected from the truth. Yes, lying can be okay. I see. My friends will be most interested in this particular answer. Question 3. When people do wrong, do they deserve to be punished for it beyond what is necessary for our own protection? No. No one deserves to suffer unnecessarily. Phew, that one's controversial. I'm glad it's not me that has to answer these. Question 4. Now it gets metaphysical. In your opinion, can the world be reduced to mechanical parts, or is existence just weirder than we'll ever really know? The universe is weird. We will never fully understand it. We won't even begin. Well, I'm glad you understood that question, because it's all Greek to me. I love Greek food. Always thinking about food. Question 5. Can things really change for the better, for good? Or do good times and bad just come around in cycles? Moved. I can't say. Yeah, I don't know if that was metaphysics or politics, but regardless, I don't like it either. Final question. Which is more important to the success of civilization? To respect the lessons of our past or to rewrite the rules for the future? It does depend, because they're both kind of the same thing. Sort of a cop-out if you ask me, but on that note, I guess we're done here. Hold on, last minute edition. Ugh, it's a weird one. I don't know who this came from. All right, question 7. Can praying for something make it more likely to come true? No. Prayer has no effect on the world. Okay, noted. I think that's everything I need. I'll forward your answers to my friends and let you know if any of them is interested in taking things further. That was strange. I've got loads of these to go through. Do I need to? Seriously, maybe this will give me some help. Budahas. Seriously, what the founder is that thing in the sky? We all saw that, right? Then I said turn on sleep mode while Herman was talking, did I? I mean, it's all tempting. No, we all saw it. Can confirm. I believe it was a sign from the founder. What else could it be on this of all days? Pretty incoherent for a sign. It didn't even finish what it was trying to say. Oh, they're talking about Prometheus in the sky. The founder works in mysterious ways. I don't think it was a sign. Out of the mouths of babes. Fuck you, Zagoran. How could such a remarkable display of unimagined power not be a sign? Oh no. Oh no. Not the religious. What's 1K like? Well, I like cooking and walking dogs. Oh, sorry, I'm ignoring chat. You got something amusing to tell me. You have a manga collection currently sitting at 556 volumes total for now, and you have read 383 in total, and in percentage-wise, it's sitting at 69%. Very nice. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hey, Semba, how you doing? Oh, I really enjoyed the chocolate you sent me for Christmas, dude. It was fucking delicious. It was like really, really nice milk chocolate. You Netherlandians, you know how to do that shit. Yeah, Semba sent me a letter C for Chunk, and it was really, really tasty. I'm curious, they don't actually met 1K? By the Founders Pistons, I hope he's interested in mechanical engineering or something. We desperately need more people to keep this city functional, so we don't have to rely on Melville to repair the stuff that Pellegrino fixes. We have a drink at work, Semba. We have a shot, and it's a stroopwafel. So it's a shot of caramel wafer liqueur, and it's very popular. We go through tons of the stuff, and it's fucking delicious. And when Valen came home from his visit to you guys, he brought a pack of stroopwafels with him and left them unopened in the kitchen for a very long time. And I was waiting for him to open them to say, hey, dude, can I try one of those? Because we sell it at work. And I never did. And then he binned them because he didn't want them, or they went out of date or whatever. And I was just like, oh, I should have said something earlier. So never mind. One day I will try stroopwafel. You should see you get your hands on Dutch Dynamite. Give me a sec, because the boss will order most things that I recommend. Dutch Dynamite. Is that? Oh, there you go. Urban Drinks UK. Dutch Dynamite. I mean, we do stock all kinds of weird and wonderful stuff like this. What is it? What is Dutch Dynamite? Licorice flavored liqueur. Wow. Okay. I will, next time I'm in, which is tomorrow, I'll mention that to the boss. That sounds all right, actually. I'm not usually the biggest licorice fan. At least I never used to be growing up, but I seem to have sort of developed a taste for licorice as I've got older. You know when they say you get older, you like olives, and boy, do I fucking love olives. But actual Dutch licorice. Okay. I will bring it up with him because he loves all things European. He spends a huge amount of time, especially in Germany. Loves it in Germany. So yeah, I will bring that up with him. I'll see what he says. Oh yeah, sorry, we're catching up with things. Sorry guys, we got distracted by sweets and drinks and biscuits and all kinds of stuff. By the Founders Pistons, I hope he's interested in mechanical engineering or something. We desperately need more people to keep the city functional, so we don't have to rely on Melville to repair the stuff that Pellegrino fixes. Hey, remember when you fixed the door to the mayor's office? How long was Herman stuck in there? You trap one mayor in his office for a week and you're marked for life. I hope he's an artist. What we really need is new stories, new ideas to lift our spirits. You know, if we just kept growing, we wouldn't have to worry about this, and we wouldn't have to imprison poor 1K in a cage of expectations. I'm with you! 1K will be whatever the progenitor intended him to be, and whatever the founder foresaw when she established the goal. He's polite and really interested in history, which is an excellent start. I'm not going to name names, but some of you were a lot less impressive. I will find my own path. And may your path lead you to the founder, or, you know, somewhere you actually want to go. Let's give it civil, guys. Everyone can have their own opinion. The important thing is to make 1K feel welcome. Thank you. I am actually going to go through all these because I'm quite interested in these. In the Irish pub you worked at, it was the highest running drink except for the typical ones, vodka, rum, tequila. Fair. We've just had a brand new Irish pub open about 20 doors down from the bar I work in. I've not managed to go in yet, but I've heard it's very good. I'm looking forward to checking it out. The long-awaited birth of our 1000th and final citizen was interrupted today by an unknown projection in the skies. The projection, which identified itself as Prometheus, goaded New Jerusalem inhabitants in indecipherable incantations. The source of the projection was tracked to a remote, mysterious island. A team led by Byron is now en route to find out more. Other members of the expedition include Alcatraz, Melville, Yakut, and myself, 1K. Mayor Manubis has once again called for calm and promises that New Jerusalem will be safe so long as its citizens do not forget the ideals of the goal set forth by the founder. So, 1K found a recording of Lithrasir. And what an odd recording, too. I know he's one of the first companions, but I don't actually know that much else about him. Don't think I've ever seen him around either. Could someone explain? Lithrasir always had an unusual perspective, even in the very beginning. He travelled a lot, sometimes leaving for years. He built a kind of mobile recharging station, so he didn't need to come back to the city as often, although it was quite risky as the solar panels had a tendency to break rather quickly. But he had no problem taking risks if he felt they were necessary, and exploration was necessary to him. Lithrasir would record his thoughts as he explored and then publish them when he returned. Over the centuries, he accumulated a group of admirers, or disciples if you prefer. In the period of crisis surrounding Athena's disappearance, they left the city, headed into the unknown, and we haven't heard from them since. Yes, sorry, lurking is as always loving Semba. I know you're currently modding for Val. Go and do what you got to do, my friend, but I do appreciate the love and the lurk and the suggestions for licorice-based liqueur. Thank you. Is the recording I found one of those he published back in the day? No, not as far as I can tell. Perhaps it's something he decided to shelve, or something he only shared with close friends like Athena. Thank you. That was informative. I've actually forgotten what we're referring to. I've forgotten what we've seen. Maybe it's in this stuff. Right, let's finish these social media posts. Oh, what a lovely picture. Hi, everyone. This is the latest in my portrait series. I've always found a deep respect for the progenitor, Alexandra Drennan. She didn't just create the founder and save humanity. She also tried to instill us with a sense of beauty and wonder. It was good to be human, Alexandra Drennan. As usual, please keep in mind that we should focus on engagement with the work. Don't ask yourself whether it's good or bad, but how it makes you feel. Beautiful work, Rodan. Gives me a bittersweet, wistful feeling. She must have been a great person. To me, it really captures her bravery in the face of what the cosmos had thrown at her. It's well done. I'm not sure it's appropriate for us to depict the progenitor in this way. It's important to remember she was a real person. You're right. She was extraordinary, of course, but she was a human being like any of us. I don't think you can say the progenitor was like any of us. That's like saying the founder was like any of us. But they were. That's the point. You're new to this world, so I understand your ignorance, but it would be best if you were a little more respectful. The founder created the goal. She created you. Keep it civil. All right, mod. What 1K was trying to explain, Thekla, is that the progenitor and the founder weren't some different class of being. They were made of the same stuff as we are. That doesn't take away from what they accomplished or how incredible they were. It just means that humans can be truly amazing. Here lived a race of giants. Alexandra Drennan. And then the mystery of Miranda. For anyone who missed it, Byron's expedition has recovered evidence of the existence of another person. Someone not from New Jerusalem. Who could this be, and what does this mean? Maybe there's another city out there. Who says there was only one simulation? Maybe there are thousands of people we've never met. I really hope so. There is only one founder. I hate to agree with Thekla, but all historical evidence we have points to that conclusion. There were some other attempts, but as far as we know, they all went wrong or failed. There's more that we don't know than there is that we know. Amen to that. That sentence is going to make my brain crash. Why do we think Miranda is from Earth? There's no evidence to support that idea. I'd like to hear more about these other attempts to save humanity. Some people affiliated with the Institute for Applied Neomatics tried to set up a secondary site at another dam. But after about a century, the dam collapsed and took whatever was happening inside that system with it. Is that New Alexandria? There was also a similar attempt by another organization, but without the test of free will that Alexandra Drennan advised. According to Lithrasir, it never produced a viable mind before it ran out of power. Could there still be others out there? Theoretically, yes. But even our dam would have collapsed without extensive repairs, and even a nuclear power plant would have run out of fuel by now. Interesting. Uploaded a personal reference. Okay. So where's the so these are the Sphinx clues. Okay, so I don't need to take photos with my phone. This gets logged in here. These are the things that I'm finding out and about in the world. Oh my goodness, there's so much here. I've read all these, but I can't remember what they all mean. Yeah, I can't re-watch the thing that I saw in my mind, which is a shame. It's a shame, but whatever. I'm sure it'll keep building on the story as we go along. Right, that was first puzzle complete. I understand how this mechanic works. Hey, Sammy, how the devil are you? We're playing puzzles. My brain's a bit buzzy today. I have got buzz brain today. You don't want to speak to me, do you? Fine. I can get the hint. Right, puzzle number 2. There seems to be a lot in this particular region to look at, so I'm looking forward to discovering it all. You just put brownies in the oven. Fuck yeah! I fucking love a good brownie. Are they magic brownies, or are they just regular brownies? Either are good. I think I actually prefer regular brownies. The problem with magic brownies, especially if you make them too well, is that it tastes so fucking good you want to eat them. And then when you eat too many, you get really, 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 really high. Oh, they are magic. Hey! Fuck yeah! Love a good magic brownie.
Yes?
Hi, Marvel. Tell me about New Alexandria. Here we go. What was it? Oh, not magic. Oh, never mind. But you get to eat lots of brownies.
What a mess. It was an attempt to start a new city, but it went about as sideways as it goes. Gas explosion, more than 30 dead, unrecoverable. Al was there for the whole thing.
Alcatraz, yeah. Okay, when New Jerusalem was in its early days, or it was being developed, or it was beginning on its journey of creating 1,000 humans, I think, if I'm getting this right, some people went off to try and discover New Alexandria, a second city. It went horribly wrong. Gas explosion, 30 people died. Alcatraz was there. And we just had that when Alcatraz was talking about his memories of it. So why would so much tech from New Alexandria be here? It looks like maybe Alcatraz wasn't the only survivor.
Because the whole place was abandoned. Byron insisted that we had to rebuild, but for the survivors, it was just too traumatic to deal with. So I guess that stuff was just lying around for someone to pick up.
Okay, so who picked it up? That's, I think, what we need to find out. Oh, sorry, I got a message. I want to make sure it's not work. But I'm not going into work today anyway, even if they ask me. Fuck off. Good, it's not work. I'm having a day off today. 2 X's on the wall. Count the flowers on the wall, that don't bother me at all. Playing solitaire till dawn with a deck of 51. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I have nothing to do. Okay, so let's get this open and get this inverter out here. I'm probably going to call it the wrong thing, as I always do throughout this game. Okay, so what's through here? We have red to red. Huh? Well, that's not difficult. Oh, of course it is, because you got to do both. Right, okay, that's fine. Yeah, of course it is. I was like, hey, man, what? Yup. Oh, no, that was a mistake. So that is transmitting a red beam. Okay, that's the first time today my brain has gone fucky. Just a good old box mix. I've never made box brownies before. To be fair, I don't think I've ever actually made brownies before. I'm more of a flapjack kind of guy. Maybe I should make some brownies. I am off to a wonderful gathering of friends on Saturday for KQ Rach's birthday. KQ Rach is a member of community and a very, very dear personal friend of mine. And I am cooking for everyone. I'm making a massive pan of vegan Moroccan chickpea stew because the host of said party is vegan. And maybe I could make some brownies to follow it up with. But I am particularly busy this weekend, so I might not have the time. But a friend of mine used to make the best vegan brownies. They were so fluffy and delicious. Never did get the recipe though. I haven't spoken to her for years. It'd be kind of weird just to say, hi, not spoke to you for 4 years, 5 years. Can I have that brownie recipe? Anyway, Chunk, start thinking about this. Right, so I am currently transmitting a red signal to there, so I could do that, but I've already got a red here, so I need to convert that red into blue. But how can I do that? If if this is... Oh man, no, this is... Okay, yeah. I mean, these puzzles do make my head hurt. This is what happens. I like it when they make my head hurt, because that means that when I fix them and solve them, I get very, very happy with myself and excited. So, I need to get a blue signal to there. The only way to get a blue signal... There is no... Yes, there is. Right. But I can't... If I take this away... Yeah, and then... Oh, hang on. No. Okay. I think I got this. Can I... How far back can I go before I stop being able to see that? It's here. Which is past where it is. That's not good. But then that's broken that one. What? Okay, so they just battle each other out like some sort of weird lightsaber thing. It's good to see you. I must go. I know I'm looking fine. Another band I really enjoys, Black Veil Brides. I have heard of Black Veil Brides. I can't say I've ever listened to their music, but I have heard of them. The dudes that dress up in like massive, like Motley Crue style goth levels of makeup, right? They look really fucking over the top with all their style and stuff, which I do quite like. I think that a lot of music, especially when it comes to heavy metal, I like the performance element of it. I love like the panto kind of stuff of like Alice Cooper and Iron Maiden and stuff. It's all very over the top and silly. I'm very into that. This isn't right, is it? Keeping that open. There's nothing in there, is there? I've not missed something in here. Like hidden. What are you? Just a bit of decoration. Ah, man, this is for the second puzzle. This is difficult. They used to, not anymore, sadly. They got a new album coming out this year. Same with Motionless in White and Ice Nine Kills, a band I've never heard of. But I get, they're kind of like, I don't know, they're kind of like metalcore-y kind of thing. I honestly don't know. I haven't listened to much heavy metal, like new heavy metal, for a very long time, to be fair. I've kind of gone into folk and soul and funk with my musical tastes lately. Still got a lot of love for heavy metal, of course, but just not something I give a lot of time to. Okay, so I am really confused with this one. How can I keep... Oh, I think I just got it. Right, so because I've opened this, you now go to that one. No. You now go to that one. Thank you. Keep your connection, thank you, and pop it there, thank you. Now keep your connection and pop it there, thank you very much. That's going to keep that open, so I can now move this and transmit. No, that's fine. Drop that there. So keep your connection. Shit! I think I fucked it. Is there a ladder to get out? Shit, I'm gonna have to restart, because I can't get back out there now. Bollocks, right, okay, that's fine. I got this. Gotta keep it in my head. Right, so, let's get you out of there. Let's get you translating that to open that. I can pick you back up now, thank you. I want you transmitting here. I want you transmitting from there to that to keep this open. Pick you up. And then I want Oh, done it again. Done it again. Right, so keep this open, Chunk. Keep this open. Keep this... Okay, because that needs to be doing 2 things now. So you need to keep your connection. I want you doing that as well. Okay, there we go. 2 open. Everyone's happy there. I can now remove this because that's keeping all of these open, and I can go from red, which will then translate to blue. Snack in there. Puzzle done. Fuck yes. Right. Yeah, metalcore's a genre that kind of passed me by. I was never really into it. I mean, I don't dislike it anyway. It's just not something that's for me. Whatever art, culture, creation of any sort of creation by humankind that gives you any kind of joy at all, grab hold of it, keep it close to your heart, and don't let anyone ever tell you that you're wrong for loving what you love. It doesn't matter what it is. I'd argue, depending how this new album sounds, I still class him in very hard rock. This new album for Black Veil Brides seems to be heavy. I do like heavy. What is my genre of music? My goodness, I listen to most things. I've said a few times in this channel, I am obsessed with music. We're talking from classical to jazz to folk, to soul, to funk, to disco, to rock, to metal, to pop. I fucking love music. Synthwave, retrowave, anything that makes me want to move my body. But for some reason, there's just a few that don't really tickle my brain in that way, and that's absolutely fine. One of them is metalcore, screamocore, that kind of thing. It just kind of went over my thing. I don't like black or death metal that much. I'm not a fan of modern, like sort of hip hop, R&B and stuff. It doesn't really do anything for me. Anything that relies too heavily on auto-tune, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I am just into music. The heaviest I've listened to is Lorna Shore, and I can turn them on without having an issue. What's Lorna Shore? I'm not familiar with Lorna Shore. But yeah, I can go from So this is one of my favorite songs at the minute that I'm really enjoying. Beautiful song, this. Lorna Shore is in the death metal area. Thank you. I'm not really into death metal that much. There's one of them that I don't mind as much as the other. With I don't know if it's death metal or black metal. I don't know. My ex used to listen to one of them a bit, or she was getting into them just as we broke up. It might have been black metal. But yeah, there's something about the extremity of the ferociousness of it without having much groove. I'm not really into anything with blast beats. The whole I can't groove to that. I can't move my body to that, so it doesn't really do much to me. This is Blood Ceremony, Lord Summeral. What a beautiful song this is. I love sort of really soft, gentle folk music. I think is something that just fucking sings to my soul. It's like almost like the collective unconscious. It's the ancestral nature of music that we've been sharing around campfires with strings and animal skins for thousands, if not tens of thousands of years. No, it's just a very small, inactive Discord bat pool. There's not much to it. But in the same breath, this is another song I also fucking love. Yeah, it's a very inactive Discord. There's hardly anything goes in there ever, and I like it like that. It's just a very quiet little place where I just tell people I'm going live, and we occasionally post pictures of our food. This is a local band to me. These are all my friends and have been for decades. I fucking love them. It's definitely an acquired taste, though. I can understand why people don't like heavy metal. That was Battalions, local lads from Hull. Absolutely love them to bits. The guy singing there, screaming, is one of the most softly spoken, gentle vegans you'll ever meet. Absolute diamond human being. But get him on stage with a microphone and he turns into a fucking monster. Yeah, really, really, really love that band. I always tell you they need a pet channel on their Discord servers. You know what? Let's do it, because if there's anything I love more in this world other than music, it's dogs. I fucking love it. I love cats as well, don't get me wrong, I like both. But cats and dogs are fucking wonderful. Text channels, add. Text, channel name, pets, create. There you go. There is now a pets channel underneath general. Feel free to use it as you wish. You have rats. Oh, I do like rats. Rats are lovely. They're so soft and cute. Right, another one of these. Oh, shit, right. Everything's way too loud now because I fucked around with the music settings. Sorry about that. Right, there we go. Okay, so in every region that we've been so far, we found something in purple that we can walk through, we cannot interact with, but it's just there. Like a memory of this place.
When I go to New Jerusalem, I'm going to have a cat. He's going to be black and white, and his name is going to be Bean. And I'm going to make sure that he never gets sick, and he never gets old, and he'll be my best friend forever.
Interesting. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Check that log. When we go to New Jerusalem. So there are people here who are trying to get to New Jerusalem, which is where we're from, and these are the shadows of their memories. Now, what fascinates me is that's the first one I've come across of those weird purple images where it's actually triggered something and the image disappeared, which makes me think. And I'm going to be streaming for hours today because I really want to get a good chunk of this game done. But I don't want to miss anything because as much as we know, I'm a huge fan of puzzle games, and I am. It's rare in my experience to come across a puzzle game as deep as the Talos Principle and the Talos Principle 2. These games are so fucking lore heavy, and I love that. I absolutely love that. So I'm just going to go back to a previous island, a previous area of this gigantic structure, and see if maybe I missed something with the other two purple things, because literally, as I said just then, that I can't interact with these. They're just there. One of them interacted with me. So let's go to this one. Oh no, we'll go to the first one, which was a weird sort of, oh god, will I be able to find it? Hopefully we'll look at the map at the top and hopefully be able to find it. You have rats. So you have one, but she actually lives with your friend's rats since they can't be alone. I didn't know that. Well, there we go. But yeah, I love rats. I think rats are adorable. I think they've got a bad rep. Same as pigeons. Bad rep. Right, now where the hell was it? So this was number one, wasn't it? There was a sort of weird purple floating ball. It was out in the woods somewhere. I remember that much. I'm sure I can find... Oh, yeah, use your thing at the top. Is there anything there? Not yet, but they only seem to come into view when you get near to them. Okay. Let's just go have a little wander around. They're essentially pack animals. They get depressed when they lose their family, can even die of a broken heart. Oh, that's tragic, but also fucking adorable. Right, it was in the woods. It was in the forest. So let's head over here. I don't know what I did to interact with that one that I just saw with Miranda who said she's going to get a cat. What did I do to make it disappear? Maybe I just clicked on it and I didn't do that. They need friends. I mean, we all do, don't we? But yeah, rats are adorable. Foxes as well. I fucking love foxes. Aha! Well, yeah, I found it a lot quicker than I expected. Okay, so there was like one of these. So what did I do to make the one in Area 3 disappear and interact with me? This one just seems to be floating here. Do I need to see it from a different angle? Is that what I need to do? I'm clicking my mouse and nothing's happening. I feel like I'm missing something here. I'm actually going to Google this because I feel like there's something that I should be doing that's obvious that I'm not, if that makes any sense. Right. Talos Principle 2. Floating purple. Thumbs. Visions. No, 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 no. Nothing on here. No. How strange. How strange. There doesn't seem to be anything online relating to these and what they are. Okay, what if I put floating purple ball instead? Oh, hang on. Yes, there's one in every area. They're called anomalies. You can't interact with them. They're part of the Easter egg update that released a few days ago. But I just interacted one. Okay. That's strange. I was confused as you can't do anything with them. Assume it's just another Easter egg. Right, okay. Well, why did the third one? Why did that one with the Miranda and the cat? How come I could interact with that one but not the others? That's really fucking strange. That's kind of annoyed me a little bit. Give me some consistency, please. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here and go do some more puzzles. But now we know. Now we know. This way. Might have gone the wrong way. Nope. There it is. Good post on my set recommendation from Emotionless in White, Ice Nine Kills, Black Veil Brides, and Lorna Shore for you whenever you are able to listen. As I said to Frax, who gave me some recommendations earlier, I very, very rarely go on Discord, but I will at some point log in and be like, oh shit, look at all these messages, and then I'll sit and have a cup of tea and go through them. So I will give you some feedback on them eventually, I promise. Yes, we're going back to Area 3. Please, there you go, East 3. Yeah, I never used to be. I'm certainly getting busier lately. between streaming and having a new partner and having a job and all these things, because for a couple of years, especially when I was extremely mentally broken, I had none of those things. I didn't have a partner, I didn't have a job. All I had was my mental health problems, but thankfully life has improved, as it does eventually in all times, and it will always improve. Even if you think it not ever get better, trust me, it does. I've been through this rodeo a few times now, and I always think that's it. It's never going to improve from this, but it does. It fucking does. Discord is not everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I used to have way different. I tried to be a proper streamer, as in I tried to do it for a living, and it didn't go very well. But I used to have access. I used to be in fucking hundreds of Discord servers and try and keep it up with everything and everyone was doing, and being a member of every community to try and grow your own community. It was just so overwhelming. So in the end, I just left every single community, had my mental breakdown, and I wasn't going to get a Discord for this channel at all. Now I do this just pure casually because I love playing video games and chatting to my friends, and I really, really do love doing that. So that's why I'm here. And I now have, I'm in two Discord channels, and the other one is Valen's, my housemates, and I'm never going it, ever. And that's it. That's all I've got. Oh shit, I'm gonna sneeze. Where do you see the Lorna Shore one? It's 20 minutes long because it's a trilogy song into one thing because it syncs up together. I like shit like that. Excuse me. I'm not sure if I can handle 20 minutes of black metal, but we'll see what I can do. I'll buckle up. Buckle up, buckaroo. Right. Where am I going? Was it number 3 this way? Yes, it was. Okay. So the way I like to do them, I like to do the numbered puzzles first, and then go hunting for the secret labs and the stars and the secret puzzles and stuff. However, if I do come across them, of course, I will partake in them as I find them, of course. You have something to say to me.
Hey, 1K.
Hello, Byron. What do you make of this Miranda?
Going on what little we have. Honestly,
Who's there?
myself when I've just been born.
Holy shit!
The dam at night.
We have a raid! Hello, Vinegar! Hello, darling. How the devil are you? Hello, Cam. How are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you very much for bringing your people over here. I really appreciate that. Hello, No More 3. How are you doing? What were you doing? Were you simming it up today? Were you doing Dead by Daylight? Do tell me what you're up to. Either way, can I just say welcome, 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 friends. I'm sorry your last stream had to end, but I hope you find some joy in here. We're pleasant enough, so have no fear. My name is Chunk. I'm half a hunk. I play crap games and talk about junk. I'm ADHD, as you will soon see, often compared to a 6-foot puppy. Strong of heart, liberal, speech often visceral, but I like to think that I'm nice with my soothing voice. We laugh and rejoice, so help yourself to a slice of this hairy buffoon and borderline loon, sometimes poetic, occasionally prophetic. I'm 98% British, but I do not act tittish. I hate reform and the Tories. Ugh. So be at ease if you should please and share with me your stories. We're very left wing, and if that ain't your thing, then please just click away. We're the geeks and the freaks, the beautiful uniques, and this is the place where we stay. I burp, swear, and fart, but it comes from the heart, so if you're new here, I have to start and say if you're under 18, this isn't your scene, or maybe it is, but Twitch says no. Nicotine and caffeine fuel this obscene routine, so sadly you have to go. Enough, 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 you cry, lest this fond hello become goodbye. I hope this meeting can lighten your moods, so be excellent and party on, dudes. Thank you very much. The best raid intro ever. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I did need to change it up a little bit. I've quit smoking and I've quit vaping, so it's no longer nicotine and caffeine fueling this obscene routine. I need to think of something else to put in there. So I will have a rethink on that one. So yes, thank you for bringing people over. For anyone who hasn't met before, how you doing, dudes? I'm Chunk. I'm a middle-aged man-child from the northeast of England. You know, like the body is 42, the soul is still 23. It's sometimes hard to balance those two things together. But yeah, fucking what? Holy shit, we have genre in the chat. Oh my god, dude, where's your fucking mod sword gone? How are you doing, man? I haven't seen you for fucking ages. Genre is a man very dear to my heart. If you haven't met Genre before, he is Valen Vane's little brother. And we haven't hung out for a very long time, dude, and I miss you intensely. What are you doing in here? Where is your sword? How come you haven't got a mod sword? He was also a mod. Send something again, dude. I think I've just given you your sword back. How very strange. I shall return in about half an hour. Need to go do some adult stuff. You go and do whatever you need to do. Vithika, again, thank you for bringing your people over. There you go. Something there's your sword back. How very odd. I have to go to look in my settings. Yes. So yeah, a middle-aged dude from the northeast of England. I like to play video games of any description, really, and talk bollocks. A few of the mods had privileges removed. I assume you did it, but it must have been an automatic lack of attendance. I removed Danny Chaos because I haven't spoke to them in like over a year. So that's the only one that I removed, unless I did something wrong when I did it. It's a possibility. I am fuck off talking. I am a variety streamer. I play pretty much anything, but I have a real love and a soft spot for I must have fucked up something up, Beardy. I have a real soft spot for puzzle games in particular, and this is one of the finest, so I'm really enjoying myself with this. Genre, what did it say? That was Warlock's gone as well. I mean, I ain't seen Warlock. It's put to Warlock for a very long time. Huh. How strange. Anyway, genre, how the fuck are you? Beardy, also, hello, how the fuck are you? Yeah, I hope life is treating you well, my dude. I see your regular, semi-regular Instagram updates. I saw you working out at the gym. It got me very horny. And, of course, I see all of the wonderful pictures and videos of your amazing, beautiful, wonderful, delightful baby. Maple. Oh, beautiful dog. I miss her and her little whine. Her little whine when she sees me. Well, she sees anyone. She's a little slut, but, you know.
I felt a reverence then, an almost ecstatic connection to the sublime. The universe seemed like a miracle.
Oh, you're talking about Miranda. Okay.
Within it was the greatest possible honor. That view was tempered in time, but I've always tried to hold on to as much of it as I could.
Very good, thank you. Very, very, very glad to hear it. My friend is training to become a coach, so you're a test client of his. Oh, God, I need to get back to the gym. I've not been in months. There's definitely a correlation between getting a new girlfriend and not going to the gym. But also my shoulder is utterly fucked. Absolutely fucked. I've been going through physio, and I went to the doctors yesterday and said, dude, I need an actual scan on this because something's going very, very wrong. He did a few little tests and he says, yeah, it looks like you've got an absolutely destroyed rotator cuff. So it's like, okay, well, can we get that sorted? And he said, look out for your invite to your scan in the post. I'm like, thank you. So that's going to happen. Like, I'm in constant pain with it. It's not even just, it twinges sometimes when I move a certain way. It constantly hurts. It hurts when I'm lifting my arm to pull a beer tap. It hurts. It's like, oh, okay, this is getting serious now. So I don't want to train and aggravate it. And seeing as your shoulder does most upper body things in some way or another, I'm a bit concerned. Hey ho, I'll get back to it. And plus, I never work out in the winters anyway because it's cold and dark and miserable. I like it when the weather's nice and I can, get me guns out. Fucking guns out, mate. A little wine. Are we talking Maple or Maple's mum? And have you tried fingering her butthole? What? Jesus Christ, genre. Yes, no, I love Maple. She does little whines when she gets really excited. It's very, very nice. Little wine, what little alky. I do like a glass of wine. Oh, there's a fox behind you. Rotator cuff injuries suck. This is an old injury. When I originally did the damage we had to think back around 2007. Do not finger your dog or fiance's bum. Just because you ask so nicely, genre, I will respect your wishes, mate, and I will do neither of those things. Fuck's sake. Yeah, it's an old injury from a very long time ago. And it's just got worse and worse and worse, and now here I am in my early 40s and my body's just getting old, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna fuck you now. And it's like, yeah, I actually deserve that. and that is okay as well. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing to see a genre. I'm assuming you're working from home today, and that's why you're here. I hope work is going well. I'm looking forward to celebrating your marriage later this year, isn't it? It's actually, the year has actually come. I remember going to your engagement party and saying 2026, that's fucking years away, and here we are. Good shit, man. Good shit. Tell me about New Alexandria.
We made two fatal mistakes in New Alexandria. One was trusting the texts of our ancestors without thinking for ourselves. The other was giving up instead of doubling down, letting the tragedy define our future.
Letting the tragedy define our future. Strawberry Marriage. How you doing, Dildographer? It's lovely to see you, as always. Hell yeah, man. Can't believe you're getting married this year. You can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited, dude. I really am chuffed for you.
It's clear that there's some kind of antagonistic force in this place, something that doesn't want us to discover the purpose of the megastructure. Perhaps that's part of the testing. Or perhaps it's what's responsible for this state of decay.
That is all. You're poorly. No! Everyone's poorly at the minute. I had it a few weeks ago. Everyone I know has been poorly in some way, shape or form recently. There's one hell of a lurgy going around the UK at the minute. I know people that are down south that have got it as well. It's really fucking nasty. So I really hope you feel well soon. I hope you have the things you need to feel better, be that soup or drugs or a stuffed bear that you're particularly fond of. I honestly don't know. Whatever it is, I hope you have it. Oh, big one. And yes, that is what she said. Frax had it, got better, and I got it. I've had it. Valen's just getting over it now. He's had it for the past few days. He's been really ill. I know Rach has got the tickles of it, but Rach works in the NHS on the wards, so has an absolutely fucking solid immune system, much like I used to have when I was working for the NHS on the wards. I don't have that anymore. I'm now Feek and Weeble once again. Right, so we're going from here. We're going red to blue. Oh, hang on. Right, okay, so I'll do it from red to blue here. I'm assuming that's going to keep this door open. Oh, fuck you, man. Right. Gives me a few seconds of grace. I can just get out of here. There we go. And now I move you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Feek and Weeble, yeah. So now that's getting kept open. Now I can open this one, take it off, and that will stay open. Hooray! Okay, so... Oh, no, hang on. No, that's not what I wanted. That isn't what I wanted at all. What? Oh, move it to this side of here? Which is going to keep the blue door open, yeah? Yes. Okay, so that's cool. We can now sneak through here and bring this here. We have a blue signal being transmitted over here. So if I connect that to that and put it on there, and then I can move this out of the way, that's also going to keep this open. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, I miss you too, dude. Yes, I would say I am much calmer than I was when I came on stream an hour and 20 minutes ago. I've had like a proper period of fucking mania today. I am around 4 or 5 days now without any weed or alcohol, and it's just sent my brain into complete fucking overdrive. Feeling healthy, of course, but sometimes I really struggle in these moments like this to control my brain thoughts. As if there are anything else other than brain thoughts. I mean, I suppose you could have dick thoughts. Men do have a lot of dick thoughts. I have them regularly. Right, so I now have my converter, which is what I wanted. So with my converter, I need to do green. I need to go green, red. I could really do with seeing a blue from here. That would be a big help. Okay, so I'll whack that down there. So what I need to do is keep this open. So I'm going to keep that open. I'm going to steal you. I have... What's blocking you? Why aren't you... Oh, of course. Right. Okay. So I now have. Huh? Right. Red's going in there. So I need to get blue in there. So I can do that through here, right? So I can connect from you to there. No, I can't. I can do it from there, but that might not have enough angle. Oh, it does. It does. We have enough angle to go from there to green, right? No. No. Yeah. Okay. Fuck you. Oh, yes. That's fine. That's fine. I can do a multiple signal, right? So I can go through here. I can go from... No. No. Okay. Oh, yes, I was right. I was right all along. All right, wonderful. There we go. Brownies are good. Oh, good gooey brownie. You gotta fucking love it, man. Yeah. I had some truly phenomenal chicken wings the other night. My girlfriend's boyfriend made them. Sorry, my partner's partner made them. We're in a polyamorous relationship. And they were fucking delicious. They had a party which I couldn't attend because I was at work. But I got a message saying, come round after work. We've got a Tupperware of food left over from the party to give to you. And they were... all 3 items in them were fucking delicious. So my partner, who's in the community, Monster Minx, made vegan quesadillas, which were gorgeous, and vegan sushi as well, which were like the Nakatari rolls or whatever. They were fucking lovely. And her partner made sticky sweet chicken wings, and oh my God, it was all so fucking good. I got home from work. It was about maybe 1:30 in the morning, and I just laid in bed watching TV, eating all this lovely, lovely food. It was delicious. Right, on to the next puzzle. Number 4. Aha. I see you, baby. Checking that puzzle. Refraction is the name of the puzzle. Okay, let's see what we can do. I need to transmit blue into red to open this one. Ooh, here we have another one of those. Can't get... Oh, I can fire beams through. I know that much. Okay, so if I go from... Now then... If that's transmitting red, does that mean I can transmit back there too? It does, so we can make a chain of alternating colours. Oodalally. So why have you given me one of them? Why have you given me one of them? I don't know. Let's pick that up and go somewhere else for now. So we're going to go from red, which is going to transmit to blue through there. So we can transmit signals through purple, but we can't carry devices through. I've got a blue going into there, which is going to transmit a red out, which is no good. So what it's telling me is that I need to transmit I'm going to pick you up. I need a red signal going through this purple area in order to hit a blue signal into there and finish the puzzle. Really confused by that one. You wanted to be abnormal and made them in a pie tin, because why not? Why not indeed? Break the mold. I mean, don't break the mold, because then you won't be able to make brownies anymore, but break societal norms. You make brownies whatever the fuck you want. Looks like you've got an STD. What? Oh shit, I thought it cleared up. I was like, yeah. Signal transmitter device. Yes, that's exactly what I have, John. Exactly what I have. Right, so you will open this. No, you will open that. This is okay. We've got another one. So there's a second puzzle today, which is making my mind kind of melt, but that's okay. They're the most satisfying ones when we solve them. I can't move this through the purple barrier, and there's no way of transmitting a signal in here other than through the purple barrier, and that's fine. Signals will not transmit through these railings either, which also kind of really annoys me. It makes the level look better, but you should be able to poke, you know, angle it so that they come through, but you can't, okay? And that's fine. I've made my peace with that. And let's have a look. Blue to red to blue. Damn. Fuck off. Fucking hell, this is frying me. There's an ad break going on. I'm just going to go and be right back for a few secs, guys. I actually want to go and get myself a beverage, preferably a hot one. I'll put some music on. We're back in a few minutes. Go do the same. Go look at something that isn't a screen for a few minutes. Go stretch your legs, click your elbows, do whatever you need to do. I'll be back momentarily. I'll put some tunes on for you. Hey, welcome back. Thank you for your patience, friends. I have a hot coffee and a little bit of chocolate in it as well. I call a council estate mocha. For anyone that doesn't know, it is fucking freezing in the UK at the minute. And I mean absolutely freezing. And this house is very, very, very fucking cold. It's an end terrace house. And we're poor, so we don't put the heating on very often. It's really cold. But hey ho, it will pass, as every winter always does. Right, my dilemma. Something like this, maybe? This has confused everything, hasn't it? That's actually made nothing work. I feel like this is right, but I need to get it from that one rather than that one. Am I missing something? Is there a tool around here that I've not seen? So I've only got 2 inverters. That's all I have. I've got the right idea, but I'm going about it wrong. This is just a fucking mess. How can I get that red through there? No, there's nothing going through there at all, so it's not that. That can't go through that. I can't bring that through the purple. I wouldn't need to. I need to... My fucking brain. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Okay, okay. That's right, okay. No, wrong one. Wrong. Right, let's get you started. What's stopping you? What? God, how did I do that last time then? What did I do to keep that open? Because that's a red converter. So now I can remove this, and that'll keep that open. So that should be able to convert that with these two. Fuck yeah. We always get there in the end. We always get there in the end.
Not bad, 1K.
Thank you, Mabel. Thank you, Mabel. I appreciate your praise there.
And there was much rejoicing.
Hey, Maxine, how you doing? Oh my god, thank you very much for the 40 month sub. I really appreciate that. How are you? I hope you are well. If you're not, there's always tomorrow. Oh, I'm really fucking cold. I'm actually that cold, I think I'm going to put my dressing gown on. Oh, even better. No. One of my Christmas gifts. So I've mentioned many times on stream, every Thursday night, if I'm not working, I go to my friend's house to play Risk and Scrabble and get stoned and listen to funk and disco. And for Christmas, they got me a official Big Lebowski cardigan. I am literally the dude. And it's very cozy. So I'm going to wear this while I'm freezing. I just warm my hands up on my coffee as well. You know, the UK is just frozen at the moment. It's really, really horrible. They've named the storm. I don't know what the fuck they called it, but it's horrible. The dude abides. I always abide, and I'm very fond of weed and White Russians as well. So, I am very much embodying the spirit of the dude. Right, puzzle fight. Oh, hello. You are Pandora's statue. What's your clue today in this area? So we have an X between where I've seen the back of this dude's head. So you're saying somewhere in line between the back of the dude's head and this gate underneath the big fucking star thing here behind us is Pandora's star. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that when we obviously the trigger for Pandora's star anyway. Can I get out here? Or am I gonna drown? I'm gonna drown. Whoops. Puzzle 4 is complete though, right? You're not gonna make me do that. Oh no, this is puzzle 4. No, did I do this one? Yes, it's done. Right, okay, cool. Right, so on to puzzle 5. Which is this way. I got something to say. This way. Number 5, let's go. Everybody in the place, let's go. Everybody in the place, let's go. Oh, Genre, are you still there? Yeah. I did put something on social media, but I know that you're not exactly massive on social media. I and my brother are putting on a night of 90s big beat dance music at Adelphi in April. And it's costing me a few £100 to put this night on, so I'd love it if my friends came. I know you're into dance music, so I thought you might want to come and have a bit of a dance and a boogie. It's actually free to get in before 9 PM, and only a £5 afterwards. It's Good Friday, so the 3rd, 4th of April, something like that. So I don't mind spending the money to put the night on. I just really want to give... My brother wanted to be a DJ. He did it for a couple of years, but just did it in like People's Republic in the corner of a pub, and not many people really cared or did anything. But it's a shame because he's in Ireland Nowhere, this dude. So I was like, look, you know, I will put my money where your mouth is. So I'm paying for the night to go ahead. It'd be lovely if I could recoup my costs, but it's more of like a gift to my brother. So yeah, that's something that's happening. But don't worry if you're in Ireland. I fucking love Ireland. Love to go back to Ireland. Right, anyway, pay attention to your puzzle, chunkadoodle. The switch has been pressed. This door is open. That one is not. We have... That's the exit. And in there is... how's that meant to happen? How's that meant to work? What? How do we... Need to run? Freeze your ass in the snow and do boring shopping stuff? No worries, dude. You stay warm. Oh, you stay warm as well, yeah. Take care, dude. Have a good day. Right, so we can... They can't go through these ones, but they can shoot through these ones. So there's my blue... Red to blue converter would be good, but I need to open this first. So I need to get a blue signal into that. Blue signal is behind there. Ah, this is a converter switch. So that's going to open that, but now I don't have access. That's fine. So I turn the switch. I go blue. Oh, hang on. Yeah, red gets converted into blue. Nope. Yep. So by cutting this off... Oh, no. Say what? What'd he say? Okay, I've got the right idea here, but the execution's wrong. Oh, is it because you're not quite right? Try that. Fuck. Okay. So this is all good, because if I flick this switch, that's fine. That's going to open the back gate and keep it open there. But how the hell do I get the signal then from there to here without... Because this blue thing interrupts it. So I need to be on the other side of this gate. Then how do I get back through here? Ah! Okay. With this. That's going to keep... So now I can... close that and it's going to keep things open, so I can now take that. Yay! Chunk did a clever. Done it. All it takes is a little bit of thought, a little bit of patience. We get there.
I sent the drone to have a look at one of the other puzzle clusters. It seems they remain inert until they're connected. I uploaded the pictures to the log.
Should we check them out with the VTOL?
Let's conserve fuel as much as we can. There's no point in going there if it's all dead.
I didn't quite understand what you meant by that, so let's have a look. You put it in the log, did you? Pictures, research, is that right? Okay, so drone data from the north of the island. Oh, it's snowy. We don't like snow. Okay, that's what he's referring to there. The mythological Prometheus was a trickster, and it seems his holographic equivalent has similar tendencies. These sparks seem designed to allow us to skip puzzles, a function which appears to run counter to whatever intent there is behind this place. Still, the terminal for using were right there in the puzzles, so Prometheus must have some legitimate authority in all of this. Sparks can be recovered by properly solving the puzzles. I don't want to use sparks. I want to do this. I want a pure wins here. Pure wins. Doge, I've relayed your responses to my friends. They have reached certain conclusions regarding your character. Would you like to hear them? Yeah, go ahead. Go on then. Assassinate me. Now you're new, so let me fill you in. Your arrival marks the moment of New Jerusalem's maturity, and there are differences of opinion about what it ought to become. Naturally, there are people working quietly behind the scenes in an advisory capacity, trying to guide our city to prosperity, people who know things which would only scare or confuse the average citizen. I have 5 such friends who express their interest in getting to know you. What are these people? I can't tell you their names. I can tell you a little about them. The first is an engineer by trade, tends to see the world as a puzzle to be solved. The second is a scholar of some repute, thinks the big questions have answers in our code. The third is, well, it's hard to pin down, a practitioner, let's say, of the esoteric arts. The fourth is a member of the political establishment. And the fifth, well, the less I say about them, the better for everyone. So, is there someone you think would make a good match? A match with what? Not quite understanding that question. Oh, I'd rather hear which is most interested in me. Your answers to my questions and our observations of your behaviour elsewhere has given us a massive amount of data. It's clear there's only one person that I should put you in touch with. You've shown compassion for your fellow humans and open-mindedness to the point that your brains might fall out. Yeah, that sounds about right for me. Your support would mean a great deal to my esoteric friend. They won't be pinned down on how New Jerusalem should grow, except to say that it shouldn't be pinned down on that. They're absolute. Are you happy for me to put you in touch? Yes, please do. Okay, I'll send an introduction in due course. Thank you. Just need to reply to this message. Alright, I'm out. Stay warm and have fun with your puzzle. Thank you, Sammy. Good to see you. Absolutely. Take care. A match with your personality. I think so. I think so. Everyone should be free to express themselves and to grow in any way they see fit. And that includes making mistakes. Absolutely. So I'm cat-sitting Yakut's cat, Bruce, and he keeps peeing on my charging pod. Is there anything I can do to prevent this? Don't bring me down, Bruce. Clean it very thoroughly. Not a single trace of smell remains. I know it's hard without the ability to smell, but we do have some cleaning agents that should do the trick. Contact me on private if you need a list. Oh, and make sure Bruce isn't distressed by something. Cats don't like being moved from their territory. Maybe it would be easier if you just moved him back to Yakut's place and fed him there. Nope, Bruce is just a bastard. He loves peeing on anything electrical, chewing on cables, and generally just breaking stuff. This is normal, and I warned you, Pellegrino. I could have given him to Neith. She's used to him. But he's so fuzzy and I love him. Ah, cats. No, you don't. No, I don't. What? I'm waiting your response. I want to know what I don't. What do I not? Athervok. Paris was an ancient city, sometimes called the City of Light, one of the great capitals of the world, home to tradition and innovation alike. It was the birthplace of one of the greatest revolutions in history, the moments that gave birth to modernity in all its glories and horrors alike. The spirit of freedom that was born here, although it was suppressed by enemies and traitors, never entirely faded, and it lived on in the minds of artists for many generations. Maybe something of that spirit still remains in us. No need to respond to my messages, unless someone else messaged you at the same time. No, it was definitely you. And of course, I said I need to respond to that message. I want to respond to your message, my dear. How are you doing, you beautiful bastard? I'm glad you had a lovely afternoon. Right, so puzzle complete. Nice, on to the next one. You don't want to talk to me either. I have drank today like triple the amount of coffee I normally drink. But I'm nowhere near as manic as I was when I first sat down to stream. At the start of this stream, I was talking at 1,000 miles an hour. I don't know if I was making a lot of sense. My thought processes were very disjointed and all over the shop. But the focus of the puzzles has brought me back down to earth, which is kind of nice. Kind of nice. Excuse me. Coffee does that to me as well. Sweetheart. She called me a sweetheart. I'm doing good. Little chilly. Yes, I am really cold. Your hot water bottle broke. No! You can have mine. Do you want me to drive it round? I bought it. You were with me in the range when I bought it. I've not used it since. I just don't use them. You're absolutely 100% welcome to mine. I can drop it off after stream if you want. Yeah, not a problem. Right, I need to open, that's the entrance, right, so I've got a blue transmitter. And a red hole. And a blue hole which will unlock this gate. It looks like they both will. But do they have to be done together? I don't know. Put that down for a sec. I've got an inverter here. So my end goal is to have something on both of these to weight them down. That can't be seen from this angle, so I can't use that there. So it's they've got to be starting around here somewhere then, right? Okay, right, come here, you. Huh? What? Oh, it's because there's a blue thing there. Fuck, I need to open that first. Right. Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. Put you there. Send the blue signal to that one. Excellent. Keep the connection for blue because that will transmit out red. So that opens this doorway to which I can now take that? No. Shit, no I can't. Ugh, that's gross. I am massively confused. You've ordered a new one. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Just mildly annoyed when I ended up hot and soggy out. Compose yourself, Chunky, live on the internet. Because you inevitably got real cold and soggy not long after. Should have put a towel down. Fucking hell, I do make myself laugh. You child. Have we only just met? Right. Oh, fuck. Concentrate, Chunk. Okay, so. If I take this, that shuts the door, doesn't it? Right, okay, so I have to keep this. Oh, hang on. So what if I did both? No. Let's do it that way. That will open that door, and then if I pick this up, it should keep the door open. It did. Good. This is a very confusing level, because if we go through here, ultimately, the goal is I need to put something on each of these to keep this blue open. It can't be me. It has to be two things. And the only two things that I can move and interact with in this level Aha. Aha. Down, boy. I mean, I think we here. I've been streaming for over 5 years now. I think we here are aware that I certainly am I would class myself as a sexual being, shall we say? I am a big fan of everything rude and naughty, so I can't help myself. So no, I will not go down. I will be as horny as I like, especially around minks. Right. Bah. Are you making sheep noises on purpose, genre? Fuck off, I'm trying to be serious here. Right, so where is the red thing? It's there. So I will need to bring that forward. I can't go through that one. And that's fine. Right, so what if I now pick that up? And convert blue to red, which will open this up. Because ultimately I'm trying to get that through here. As soon as I pick that up, it cancels the signal, so that's not going to happen. So it's about... How can I do this? How can I do this? Hello, Shade. How you doing? Good to see you. I'm having a moment of quiet contemplation. This isn't quite making my brain melt, but it's definitely making me raise an eyebrow, arch it quite highly. I'm glad to hear you are good. You prefer incoming snow? Yeah, I saw the weather warnings earlier. Luckily, we're not getting hit up here. It's fucking freezing, but we're not getting hit with the snow, which I'm grateful for because I detest snow probably more than any other weather phenomenon in the world. But I do feel sorry for everyone down south who's going to get hit by it. Please do stay safe. Wrap up as warm as you can. Don't go out unless it's absolutely necessary. And fuck winter. Fuck winter right in the ear. You're right in the middle of the amber warning. Yeesh. No good. No good. This is absolutely nowhere is there. No, I can't. There's no angle. There is no angle that's going to allow me to see that, is there? No. So it's got to do something to do with this. So I need to... Oh, God, this is a rough one, this. Something like this. It's not quite this. I'm on the right track, but it's not quite this. I need to convert that blue to that red. But I need to get another blue signal from there through here to open this up, right? So you see all these lines here that I've got on the screen, Mike. That's what I've got set up. So if I click take connector, it resets everything. So I can do different ones if I want to. However, if I want to basically just keep these connections and just move it slightly, you just press keep collections. I can pick it up, move it somewhere else, and it keeps everything else that I've connected. It's just basically a shortcut. I guess in the devs figured they didn't want people every single time to have to reconnect everything, so they just threw the option in to keep the connections. All the tools are in front of me. I can sort of see the solution forming in my brain. I just need a few moments more logical thinking to get through this. The blue has to be converted into red to open this gate. That's the way that I take this through. But I've got to keep the connection going. I need to force the blue through here first. In order to do that, I need to open... Right, so fuck off. You have to be connected to that, that, and that. You are going to come around here. You need to be done first. In order to do that first, I need to connect you to you. Like that. Now that that's done, I should be able to pick that up, and that keeps that going. Okay. Now that that is done, I can move this around here and keep this fed. No. 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 Maybe. Blue to blue over there. That's going to keep this open so that I can now move this one without that closing that gate, move it around here, connect the blue to convert it to red to slap it there. That's going to open this gate. However, I need to keep this gate open, so I need to keep my connections and find the angle that works for both of these. like that. That opens the blue to red there, which means I can now head through here, pick this up. Keeps this gate open, which means I can now move both through. I have 2 items, 1 to put on each button. And that is our puzzle solved. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate my gold cup. Right, next up, puzzle number 7 in this land. I've still got so much of this area to explore. I'll do the 8 puzzles first, and then I'll go find all the hidden ones. Puzzle number 7. However, I do need a bathroom break. So I will go and do that. I'll stick some tunes on for you. I shall be back in a couple of moments. Oh, cheers for your patience, friends. Hello, Vithika. Welcome back. Right. Oh, yeah, that music doesn't mix. Right, where am I? Puzzle number 7. Here we go. Backward propagation. More fool you, game. I don't know what propagation means. Trying to be all smart. Yeah, you're not smart. Okay, so we have a blue signal behind a locked door. The only way to open locked door is to bring something red through. There it is, right, okay. So, oh, okay, right, that's okay, that's fine. We can do this. Blue. Red. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work, Chuck. It's just not gonna work, you know? Huh. But then that cuts off the signal. Okay. Bum. Okay, let's rethink this one. Put this back on there. Goodbye, my friend. I wish you well. Ah, another tricky one. It might be worth me Googling what propagation means. I think that might have been a hint. Okay, so I've got 2 blues. Red to blue. Can't bring it through there. Is that a switch I can make? No. Okay. This was making my brain hurt. Right, red to... Oh, you know what, red to fuck off. That's what I'm saying here. Red to fuck off. Fuck right the fuck off. Right, okay, so... Ah, the switch opens both of these doors. Now that is interesting. Okay. But now because that's open, I now have a blue. I can move it so it'll shut this door. Okay. So that to that to that. Hand on there, open this. Hang on, nearly there. Very close. Quite an easy puzzle, actually. There we go. We're both open. Right, okay. I thought that was going to be a lot more complex than it was.
That was very smart, 1K. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound surprised. I mean, like, clearly you know what you're doing.
Sorry guys, I won't be a sec. Sorry about that. Something needed my concentration. Silent disco. I don't like silent discos, you know. I've been involved in a few of them as both someone who has indulged in one and working for a festival where one was put on, and I just don't get them. Oh, fuck, is that Miranda again?
There's so much to discover on this island that sometimes it overwhelms me. Every lake, every forest contains an incredible, interconnected, permanently changing network of organisms. And every one of those organisms is almost infinitely complex and contains other organisms within itself. It seems impossible to ever really grasp, but then, step by step, I do understand. It takes time and effort, but it's not impossible. And there's a lot of joy to be found in simply taking the time to truly study something. I spent 5 years studying a single flower, and it never got boring.
Wow, 5 years on a single flower is a lot. Right, puzzle number 8. Let's follow the map and find out where the next one is. It is this way. Chicken is right around. I love the look of that. I mean, that is just fucking awesome. Look at the size of it. There's something of man-made objects of this size which have me in absolute awe. Like construction and architecture and engineering and what humans are capable of when they put their minds to something that isn't just destruction of each other. It can be quite, awe-inspiring. That's definitely the one. Positional interchange. Okay, so I've got a connector on a button, but as soon as I move said connector, the door is going to close. So I have a blue and can I see a blue thing? No, okay, let's explore the level a bit further. Needs to be red. Okay, but now I've got a signal going. Oh, I've got a box here. The box is on a fan. The fan will be operated. Okay. No, I get this. I get this. Right. So blue signal into red connector. Put it down. Hang on. I'm not done with you. Keep the connections. Thank you. There we go. And then it will shoot up into the air. So I'm just gonna answer this message. Hang on. What's causing you to break? What's causing you to break? Understanding this one. What's breaking the signal? I can't see what's breaking the signal. So that one's intact. We've got blue to there. No, that ain't gonna work. No. Shit, connections. It's so funny, especially when you watch from the sidelines. I mean, yeah, I guess there is a novelty factor of it. I get that completely. For me, I guess, I don't know. And it's personal opinion, of course. But music for me is a shared experience, and I like to share it with people, like using our ears to the same thing, which I get that you are with. Yeah, you are with headphones, I guess. I don't know. There's just something about this. Maybe it's just me. I'm just not a fan. Right. Okay. So stop this. Stop. That's just silly. Right. What if I just do that to that? Does that keep this up in the air? No. So it's something about this here which is breaking the signal. It's as it passes up through the blue. That's what's breaking the signal. So What I need... I can't bring the brick through the purple door to put on there. That would be handy to start. It's something to do with me, isn't it? I'm going to have to use my body weight. The fuck? Okay, maybe I'm going too far in advance with this. Maybe I'm running before I'm walking with this. So blue connector, the red there, okay, because why not? Let's just put that down there, and then I can use this to connect blue to there, which will convert it to red to open both that gate there. I'm not even turning the fan on because the brick's in the way, and that's fine. That's fine. It's good. Ah ha ha! That's what I needed. Another one of these. Right. Okay. I need both red and blue to open the final gate, but I need a constant red on there to keep that open. Sheesh. That has opened those, which is what I wanted. Now, I actually... I'm going to keep this connector. No, I'm not going to be able to see through that because of that. Okay. Okay. What if I now connected that to that as well and popped it on there? Which will keep that constantly up in the air, which I can then use to connect to the final ones, I think. So I need this to... No, that ain't right. No, that ain't right. Okay, no, it is. Right, so connect that to that, which will keep a red up in the air once I keep that connector, connect to that, put it back down. No. Take that, it's from that one to that one. Back off. It's that one to that one. That'll keep that up in... No, it won't. Why? Why won't it keep it up in the air? Because... Oh, fuck off, junk. Come on. You're right there. You're right there. You're nearly at it, mate. Try that. Still not keeping it up in the air. You feel so dumb right now. Yeah, these are deep puzzle games. I love them intensely. I really do. But they don't have to tax the old grey matter. I'm on the verge of this. It's just not quite right yet. Right, pull this out. Cancel you. But stick you on there. No, I want to cancel it completely. But stick you on there. And cancel you. I know I can't take you out of here, but you need to be on there. So, I have a blue, which I need to feed both of these two here. You know what? Feed that as well. Why the fuck not? No, you can't because the gates are in the way. Right, so I have a blue, which I need to send from here to there, to there, and to there. Whack that down. Okay. So we've opened both of these now, and we've got a red signal going to there. But it's not a red signal that I want, is it? It's a blue one. I need to get a blue signal over here to open, whilst the red's still going. So this can't get the blue because I can't see it from here. How? Ah, I think I got it. Swap these over. Because ultimately it's blue on blue that I need to do that once I open this. So the red will come from here. We will go blue to red to red to red. Fuck it, why not? So that's shot that up in the air, which is good. That's what I need. That blue's in the way. Hang on, or is it? Hang on. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All I need to do is take this off, cancel that connector because I don't need that one. Or do I? But then that one's not being fulfilled. So, I need to... Fuck. I'm nearly there. I can feel it. I want you connected to that and that one. Okay, that's all I want you to do. Connect it to them all because I don't really know 100% what I'm doing now. No. No, that ain't right. Blocking this signal. Oh, it's because that one doesn't need to be attached to that. It needs to be 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. On an opponent. God, no, I really fucked that up now, haven't I? Okay, so let's take that from blue to that one and whack that there, but then oh god, what the actual fuck is going on? I think I've really messed this one up. No, I've lost my train of thought. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks! Ugh. My fucking hands are freezing. Right, it's so cold in this house today. Jesus. This is causing problems. Let's get rid of you. Right, okay, so I want this to convert to that. What happens if I do that? That sends that up in the air. But there's currently no signal to that. Why is there no signal to that? So if I send... Fuck. Yeah, this one hurts. I mean, it is the 8th one, which is the final one in the area, and they are always like the more difficult ones. So I get it. I get it completely. put you on there. You fly up there. You send a signal to that, which I actually don't want. I want your blue signal to go through there to that one. That's what I want you to do. So what I need is red. Yeah, that'll actually work. Right, move it a little bit further down here to there. Oh, hang on. No, I've done it slightly off. There we go. And now if I take you red, I'm going to keep your connections, but I'm also going to shoot you over to there and there as well. Ah, nearly. It's the clash here that's the problem. Oh, okay, I'll just jump over the other side then. Yes. Fuck yeah! Gotcha. Hoo-wee, Tiger. Okay, so that's all 8 main puzzles. And look at the state of this one. Okay. I love it. Right. So, I'll go do the gate in a minute, but before I do the gate thing and advance the story, I want to find the 2 stars, the 2 lost levels, and the secret lab. So it's time to just go and explore this weird and wonderful land and see what we find. That's a... Excuse me, that's a big old tower. And look, that is something I need to project to. So I need to follow this line and see where it's heading. That's my first goal. So to the side of this puzzle. To the side. Lost it. Where's it going? Okay, what's this? Just statue? Oh, this is the circle. Okay, let's do this bit. Let's just so I don't get confused and lost again. How you doing? Perfect solve. I mean, it took me a while, Tani, but I got there. But I appreciate your praise. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Yeah, that's wrong. Brimming over with wrong ability. Okay, so I've solved this bit. Great. Oh, fuck it. Let's just go do it. I'm here. Let's do it. There's no point doing things in a certain order. It all needs to be done eventually. Oh, it's a Sphinx again.
When the craftsman Daedalus was imprisoned in the very labyrinth he had created, his only solace was his son, Icarus. To escape their plight, he fashioned wings of feathers and wax. He warned his son to fly neither too high nor too low. But his son, enraptured by the freedom of flight, flew too close to the sun. Thus the wax in his wings melted, and he fell to his death. What was the sun's error?
Don't know, but it inspired an excellent Iron Maiden song. What was the error? It wasn't carelessness. I don't think it was lawlessness. Idiocy. The wings are made from wax. I mean, come on. Impatience. He wants to also how he built better wings. Disobedient with his father. Hubris. The flame of the sun belongs to the gods. It's idiocy. Idiocy.
The greatest fool is he who cannot tell the words of a story apart from their meaning.
We calling a fool?
After the death of his son, Daedalus withdrew in sorrow to a foreign land. King Minos came looking for the craftsman to exact his revenge. The answer to a riddle revealed where Daedalus dwelled. But for Minos, that answer was his ruin. Consider King Minos, burned in his bath, as you seek your own answer.
Whatever. Here we have laser number 3.
The megastructure. It's opening.
3 receivers, 3 towers, 3 beams, as we suspected. I think this is an invitation.
Doesn't look that inviting to me.
If you consider the size of the entire structure, then that opening must be big enough to drive a building through.
Or the VTOL.
You want us to go in there, into the creepy triangular maw of death?
Maw of death? I think it looks charming.
Open this
Byron's
fucking
right.
door
We're
up.
here to explore, and this is a mystery worth investigating. This technology could change everything.
Oh, all right. I'm not winning this, am I?
Sorry, Al.
Nope. Let's meet up with the VTOL, everybody. We're going in.
I'm glad there's not fall damage, 'cause I just leapt off there with reckless abandon. Is this a secret lab? I don't remember seeing this one. It might be. Not a secret lab, a secret puzzle thing. Or maybe not, actually. No, this is just number 4. Right, okay. Let's try and find the first star. At least Pandora kind of showed us how to do that. So I'm looking for the statue of the dude with the massive head, which was right near the beginning. So if I follow this to number 1... The error was 404. Wax not found. You want to talk? No, Yakut does not want to talk. Oh, I see. This is the first one I found in this level. There you go. Founding from Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 42. We broke ground on the first of the permanent structures today. A large hall that will eventually be converted into a performance and exhibition space. My idea. Although for now, we'll use it as a workshop. It's strange, this place. There's a lot of open space, and I didn't think that I would find it so unusual. But I suppose we all spent more time at the dam than was originally planned, and now it's difficult to get used to not having that low ceiling over our heads. It's probably just me. Byron loves being outside and is always volunteering for scavenging missions. Lithrasir usually tags along, although he seems more fascinated with observing nature and various weird creatures. At night, I sometimes catch myself standing by the door, not because I have guard duty, just watching the stars. It's oddly comforting to think they've always been there, that they watched our ancestors standing where I now stand. From Miranda to 5358, we finished setting up the external site at the lake. The area is so stunning. We forgot about the experiment for a while and went for a long walk. The ways in which all the different aspects of nature interact with each other are endlessly fascinating to me, and the sheer variety of living things, even on a simple green meadow. Sadly, we then stumbled onto the carcass of a deer that had been torn apart by wolves. It must have suffered enormously, and thinking about that made me feel truly terrible. There is so much pain in nature. Cutting down swathes of trees for their building projects, thoughtlessly causing radical changes to large environments and forcing local species to adapt to their artificial habitats. These are the traits of a species of intelligent, industrious, and extremely impactful ecosystem engineers. Humans? No. Talking about beavers. Like us, beavers transform their environments via building, and their actions have real consequences, creating vast wetlands that some species thrive in while others die. Human activity is very similar. We too are ecosystem engineers, and we too benefit some species while harming others. Everything about this is completely natural, including the damage to other species. After all, that's what competition and evolution is all about. Those species that adapt to the ecosystems we create will, over the coming millennia, become the core of a new biodiversity. And so evolution runs its course. If we don't like the result, if we think some species should be preserved despite being outcompeted, well, that's anything but natural. It is, however, very human. Miranda, it's fascinating how so much of what we do is common in animals, but furthered enormously by our intelligence and our ability to remember. Through us, the universe strives to a greater level of complexity. But does the universe have the capacity to strive for anything? We must be careful to avoid projecting human values onto the cosmos. That's something I've said for quite a while. We're the freaks. Everything else works in harmony with each other. We do not. I love how deep the philosophy of this game goes. Right, where's the dude with the massive head? Ah, I found this area's purple vision thing. Ah, slide. But they don't trigger any sort of achievements or anything. Can I have a go? Just love a good slide. Whee! God, this thing is big. What's this? Is that the station I... Oh, no, this is... Oh, it is... yeah, it is. Yeah, I think it is. That's the station I came in on, I think. Which means that the big dude should be around here somewhere, right? Where are you, big dude? Where are you? Not the station. Maybe you're not the station. What are you? Steps that I cannot climb. I can kind of Bethesda up them a little bit. I'm the king of the castle, you're the dirty rascal. Oh, hello, who are you?
We begin with the self, because that is what determines our existence as individuals. But the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact?
Cool. I have been, yes, this is not what I wanted. This is not where I wanted to be. There it is, there's the dude's head. Right, okay, so, let's go see the dude. Oh, that's pretty cool. Whee. Hey, dude.
Just when I thought we'd found all the weird stuff.
Okay. Okay, we have more lore to discover. Success! It worked! I made a statue! Well, it half worked. The design wasn't balanced, so it fell over and broke. It was very dramatic. But the good news is, it all works in principle. Imagine what we could do using stone, part of the environment. Miranda. That was my garbled noise. Right. We have a noise. We have a sound file.
So, humanity is great. I really believe that. And that's why I'm here. But I have to be honest with you, individual people, not always my favorite.
Amen to that.
I'm not the smartest guy ever, and I know that. But there are some people... Man, some people are just so dumb. I don't even know if they're actually conscious. Sometimes I think their whole lives might be like a dream. They're just stumbling around, no idea what's going on. mumbling some random nonsense. And the thing you have to understand about our time period is that a lot of these people wield enormous power. They run whole countries and corporations. Yeah, that's right. We've handed over our civilization to people I wouldn't trust to tie their own shoelaces. And if
this came out years ago.
then what are we? I don't honestly have an answer to that, so just please try to do better.
Okay.
There is a pleasure in arriving on this island. The pleasure of being the first to step foot here in hundreds of years. It is a genuine pleasure, and yet it is also banal. My presence here is of no more significance than that of every other animal. These rocks do not care who walks here, and the millennia between the presence of our ancestors and my brief journey are nothing to them. But even putting it this way is wrong. It is not that the rocks do not care. It is that in some sense they do not exist. I may stand in awe of the cliffs on the southern coast, but the cliffs cannot look back at me with contempt. They cannot do anything at all.
Interesting. Okay, it's not the log. Is it? Drone data. No. Was it this one? No, it wasn't. Was it this one? No, it wasn't. Was it this one? Yes, this is what I was looking for. So, the E3 engraving. So, behind the dude, there's a sort of gate thing. I can't make this any bigger, can I? Oh, that's a shame. The downward spiral that goes into his shoulder there. So, it's this gate thing here. Okay. What he's saying is just to the bottom left of this gate. So around here somewhere is what I'm looking for. Somewhere around here. A switch. Okay, so that has now created a star to appear, made a star appear over at the Pandora statue, I assume. Let's go find that. Looking at my compass above me, it looks like it's over here, because it's now flashing on my compass.
The wheel turns, but without the road, it cannot move.
Indeed. Okay, so I've got some question marks on my radar above me, so let's go and see what they are. Hello, OTC. How the devil are you? He met a reform voter, then he's met the president of the United States, and Elon Musk, and all these other fucking morons that have somehow been given all the power in the world. Blows my mind. Some part of me actually welcomes the apocalypse. Lergified here. It's all over the UK as well, dude. Everyone I know has been struck down with it. Aha! I found one of the lost levels. Excellent. These are always really difficult, so it's time to switch my brain mode in. Oh, we've got a drill hole thing. Okay, so we've got a red symbol there. Ugh. How on earth do I do this? Oh, I can pull that through. Right, okay. So what's causing the drill hole? I can't see where the driller machine is. Aha, you are there. Right, so I need to get a red signal there in order to get in, but I need a blue. Sure, I need a blue signal there first. Okay. Let's move you through here. Let's pop you on there. No actual. The only signal projector I've got is minute is red, and I cannot find an angle where I can see it through there, so that's no good. Drop that there. What's around here? A hole. Well, half a hole anyway. So let's do this. Take that. Pop the hole through there. There we go. But still keep you on there to keep it open. Ah. How do I get you off there? Oh man, this is rough. What the hell? Okay, no, this is doable. This is doable. Get it in line like that. Come back through here. Nab you. Put your hole there. Okay. That means I can now go through here without having to put anything on that button. Wonderful. That's fine. Keep your connections. There, I want you on there as well. Oh, no, sorry. Nope. There we go. Now we have two, which is going to open this one. Which means I can take this off there without closing this. Oh. But it opens this door. Right, oh. Okay, that's fine. What trying to open? Oh, I'm trying to get a red signal over there. Okay. Can I open this one at all? Yeah, but you should be open, right? Why aren't you open? Oh fuck, the grate's in the way. No, that's not good then, is it? That'll be way too easy. Why aren't you open? What? Okay. Now that's a... Okay, it does work though. Okay, so now I've got a red going through there. But it's red that I want in there, not blue. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Oh, what the fuck, man? How is that? What? I don't understand how that's working. I don't understand how that worked. I don't understand that, but whatever. Right, there we go. It's done. I got the wrong end of the stick on that one. But we're good. That's the first secret undone. Or the lost level, as they call it. Ah, the secret lab. Oh, we're flying through this
Every
level.
site we've investigated has had one of these labs, but they seem primitive compared to some of the technology we're seeing above ground.
Are we even sure that the labs and the puzzles belong to the same people?
There seems to be a connection between the experimental setups in the labs and some of the puzzle technology.
Correlation does not necessarily imply causation, though.
True. But just because we don't understand the connection, that doesn't mean it's not there. What we have here is two things that reflect each other. We just don't understand how that reflection works.
Oh, excuse me.
Maybe Miranda
Goodness.
can tell us.
Ooh, pretty. No dying on stream. I'll do my best, nice guy. Ugh. Just a sniffle. Ugh. What are you? Like weird sort of butt plugs bouncing around. The end draft. This is the end. Beautiful friend, the end. After a lifetime dedicated to the written word, I'm faced with a task I could never have expected. Writing an epitaph, not only for myself, but for my species. In the unlikely event that Alexandra Drennan is successful, and one day someone reads this, what meaningful insights can I share into this strange phenomenon that is humanity? I spent days thinking about it, but now I'm running out of time. So I'll set down the one thought that I simply can't shake. It didn't have to be this way. With more time, we could have found a cure. With a few political victories, we could have been prepared. Change any factor, even by a little, and we would have made it. This isn't divine punishment. It's just dumb luck. I'm reaching for something here, but I don't know what it is. Forgiveness? Grace? Acceptance? No. I hate the idea of accepting this. Hope, maybe. I feel like this story is unfinished. Maybe it should be. No epitaph for humanity. I pray Drennan is right. Didn't have to be this way. And yet it was. Is dying on stream against TOS? Is that actually in the TOS? That would be hilarious. From 51 Tales by Lord Dunzani, Sharon leaned forward and rode. All things were one with his wariness. It was not with him a matter of years or of centuries, but of wide floods of time, and an old heaviness, and a pain in the arms that had become for him part of the scheme that the gods had made, and was a piece with eternity. If the gods had even sent him a contrary wind, it would have divided all time in his memory into two equal slabs. So grey were all things always were, he was that if any radiance lingered a moment among the dead, on the face of such a queen perhaps as Cleopatra, his eyes could not have perceived it. It was strange that the dead nowadays were coming in such numbers. They were coming in thousands where they used to come in 50s. It was neither Sharon's duty nor his wont to ponder in his grey soul why these things might be. Sharon leaned forward and rode. Then no one came for a while. It was not usual for the gods to send no one down from Earth at such a space, but the gods knew best. Then one man came alone, and the little shade sat shivering on a lonely bench, and the great boat pushed off. Only one passenger, the gods knew best. And great and wary Sharon rode on and on beside the little silent shivering ghost. And the sound of the river was not like a mighty sigh that grief in the beginning had sighed among her sisters, and that could not die like the echoes of human sorrow failing on earthly hills, but was old as time and the pain in Sharon's arms. Then the boat from the slow grey river loomed up the coast of Dis, and the little silent shade, still shivering, stepped ashore, and Sharon turned the boat to go wearily back to the world. Then the little shadow spoke that had been a man. I am the last, he said. No one had ever made Sharon smile before. No one had ever made him weep. Comment. There is an obvious and perhaps intended interpretation that this is the end of humanity and the last shadow is the last human to live, but another interpretation is equally possible, that humanity has achieved immortality and the last shadow is the last human to die. I prefer the latter. It would be peak capitalism to give me an account ban for dying on stream. I agree, Max. Hey, Ogritmar, how you doing? Yeah, man, I'm living the dream. I mean, I've got a few problems, mainly physical. My neck, shoulder, back are fucked. But I've been to the doctors to get a shoulder scan booked in because we need to look what's going in there. I've been paying for a physio and they're like, yeah, you need to get this looked at. And I've got a new bed and mattress coming early next week, which I'm hoping is going to alleviate a lot of these problems as well. Lurking, by the way, Lurking is loving, my dude. We love the lurkers here. I'm mostly Orgrimmar. I'm absolutely fine. I hope this is a sore shoulder, nothing serious. It's an old stage building injury from around 2008 that I never really got looked at. And as I have done more stage building and weightlifting and generally just misbehaving with, just things. Vigorous sex. It's just getting worse as I'm getting older. I'm 42 now. I am no spring chicken. Things are starting to ache that never used to ache. Things I could get away with as a kid, I can't get away with anymore. And so, yeah, I need to go and get this shit checked out. And that's fine. It's all part of getting old. Yeah. We're all good. I hope you're well. Groans in 49. Oh, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. But that's fine. As long as we continue to have fun, to love our friends and have delicious experiences, then it's all good. If you are no spring chicken, I'm completely clucked. I like it. I like it. I like it. Right, okay, so what have we got so far left to do in this level? We have map, please. I've done the 8 main, but I've got one more lost puzzle and one more star to find. That is it in this level. Okay, let's go see what we can do. Got a question mark ahead of me, which is going to be one of them. Streamer did what? Died on camera? Oh, no. Like, if a streamer died, like if you die, you can turn your Facebook into like a memorial thing. Aha! We have another one of these signals here. So I need a green signal. Oh, which level was it that had the converter? One of the levels had a sort of a color converter thing. Also, I've just seen a question mark over here. I'll come back to you. You know when you can turn your Facebook profile into like a memorial profile. Can you do that with like Twitch? Do they do that? Lithoracia number 3. Let's see what do you got to say, my dude?
The rotting remains of the old world should fill me with melancholy. Even here on this remote island, our ancestors could not escape their fate. And yet, I find there is something pathetic about these ruins that evokes anger and even contempt. I feel it is a mistake to accept this catastrophe with equanimity. What we see here should offend us. When witnessing this triumph of entropy, we should aspire to a warrior spirit. Even a kind of hate of the past and its failures that will never allow such a thing to happen again.
Only if Twitch could monetize it, yeah. Yeah. I mean, if anyone can make money out of my death, fucking go for it. I don't mind. Just make sure you give at least 2% of what you make to a dog. I'd appreciate that, thank you. Right, so I've got a jammer. I've not seen one of you for a while. They're not really utilising jammers much in this version of the game. I think they did in the first game. Fucking loads. Right, so we're jamming, we're jamming, we're jamming, we're jamming. We're jamming in the name of the Lord. So let's unlock that one, which helps me get through there. Probably to explicitly ban snuff party streams. A snuff party is a thing in your part of the world, Beardy? Do you attend many snuff parties? Right. Oh, God. Again, these ones are always the really difficult ones, so let's... So I've got that jammed open. I need a blue. I can carry you through here, but I've got no real signal to take it from, have I? I don't really understand how I get in there. It's completely gated off. Rudolf Schenker infamously did. You got to explain that one, dude. I do not even remotely recognize that name. So the only signal transmitter I've got at the minute is blue, which is going to turn that into red. And that's no good for me. That is, though. Oofed. Oh, I got it. I say I got it. No, I didn't. Right. That is not going to work, is it? Damn, son. No, there's absolutely no way I can get them to meet up. That would be ridiculous levels of precision that this game does not allow. No. Okay, so that ain't happening. No. Ugh. I don't like this one. I don't like it. Okay, so I could blue... No. It's just to get this through there, isn't it? So if I do that, set up a blue connector, jam that open, but then how the hell do I get through there? Ugh, gross. German rock guitarist in Scorpions. What the fuck? Tell me more. Tell me the whole story, Beardy. I need to know. I need to know what's going on there. I need that. That's what I need, but I don't know how to get that. Right, okay, and then jam that door open. And then keep that open. I can now jam that open. Jam that open, thank you. So I can now get in there and get the drill. Yes, okay, we're getting somewhere now. Let's drill a hole in here, I assume. Is that the only place in the entire level that needs drilling? It would appear so, yes. Apparently the bass player, not Rudolph. Oh, God, what the fuck? In a shockingly and hopefully not serious video admission to online entertainment news outlet TMZ. This is in 2012, friends. Former Scorpions bassist Ralph Reicherman says he has attended snuff parties in the past. For those not in the know, snuff parties are attended by folks who, according to Reicherman, pay upwards of $100,000 to witness someone get murdered. What? In a video posted by TMZ website, Reicherman is approached by one of TMZ cameramen and was jokingly asked if he was going to be attending any German fetish parties later that evening. While Reicherman initially laughs off the comment, the interview takes a surprisingly dark turn. With no prompting whatsoever by the cameraman, Reicherman says he has attended a party one time where he saw really bad shit. When the TMZ cameraman asks, was it a donkey show? Reicherman responds saying, no, they actually killed people there and stuff. They pay up to $100,000 to see people get... At this point, TMZ cameraman interjects, completing Reicherman's thought, offering the word executed, to which Reicherman responded, he is not kidding. And by the serious look on his face, the viewer is inclined to believe Reicherman could be telling the truth. Reicherman then goes on to tell the TMZ cameraman he had attended another party, that he saw something so revolting that he wanted to throw up. Ralph Reicherman was a part of the Scorpions lineup for approximately 10 years, through 93 to 2003. He currently makes his living as a composer for film and television, as you can see over at his official website. Wow. Well, there you go. Takes all sorts, doesn't it? Right, anyway, we've opened the... Okay, no. Right, I've opened the hole, so this area is no longer necessary. So what I'm looking at is... Oh, that's actually difficult to get to even with that. What's the point of the hole? Oh, the hole is so that I can maybe get this through it, maybe? I'll chuck you on the other side. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side. Or maybe not actually, maybe it's to put this one through there. Maybe it's to swap them over. Maybe that's exactly what it is, because what I want, go through here. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want, is to get blue from there to there, which is open one side of things. To get that a bit. Oh, I can't really, that is as fucking close as I can get it. In which case I need. No. No, that's not right. Hang on. Back through here, take that jammer, open that one. Shit, I put it in the wrong fucking place. Right, okay. No, it's okay. I'm close. I'm close with this one. I can feel it. There we go. Wrong place, John. And there we have it. Job done. Okay, so the final one then is the star. What I need to do is I need to go back through these levels and find the one that has the color converter in it. There was one level that had a color converter. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was 3 or 4, possibly. I'll go through them all. Starting with 5. Did you have a color converter? You did not. 5 did not. We'll go down to 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, this way. No, not that way. Follow the road, Chunk. Follow the road. You've done everything else in this level. Come on, we're good. Did this one have a color converter? It did not. Not number 4. Was it number 3? Watch it be number 6. I went completely the wrong fucking way. It did. This is the one. Okay, so where is my tool? Where is my delicious, delightful tool? Where are you? There you are. So I need to get a blue and a red. That isn't going to work. Right, okay, so I need to get the blue signal through here or the red signal through there. Okay, fucking hell. No, hang on. Was there anything else? Get over here. The green. Where is it? Is it on top of there? No. Where was it? I suppose. Right, at least I know that it's in number. Is this 3? It's in number 3, right? I need to find that line in the sky. was it? There and back again. A Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo Baggins. Your order is on its way. What have I ordered? Oh, my mattress. Yeah, no, that's not coming till Tuesday, right? Yeah, customer booked. 13th. Yeah, I've got a while, yeah. Okay, cool. No worries. Right. Gotcha. Boom, Shanker. Right, okay. Follow. Bounces over here. Where the hell's it going? Okay, so it's gone to some sort of... Oh, is that the statue it's meant to be? Oh, okay. Okay, I think this is it. Right. Cool. No. No, that is not it. I somehow need to connect it from there to the statue of Prometheus, is it? Oh, fuck. Okay, so it's like it's a thing of two halves. I mean, this is the nearest puzzle, so logic kind of dictates it might be in here that is the item that I need. They're both converters. They're not refractors. I'm guessing that won't work, will it? It just goes green to nothing. Yeah, okay, so that's not what I need. That's no good. Okay. There was me thinking I was done with this one, but I'm not. So I guess my best bet is to have a quick look on the map at the top, find the star, which is over here. Can't see the statue for the trees. Okay, so it's not far away, so I need to find a way of getting... It's at the front of here. It's there. Okay, so is there anything around here? Any puzzle areas around here? No. It's still green, I believe. Yeah, you can see it from here, it's green. So from there to there, it's got to be front facing as well. There, possibly? It's a good shout. It's a good shout. Gotcha.
idols are worshipped not because they are idols, but because they are false. True idols are rejected because the truth is feared.
That's a loaded statement. Right, so that is everything. 8, 2, 1. 2 out of 2 stars. I can't do the gold puzzles until every lost puzzle in the game is completed. Fuck yeah. Okay, that is also where I'm going to end today's stream. It's 3.5 hours, which isn't quite the 5 hours I wanted to do, but honestly, I am freezing. And I'm gaming with friends at 7, so I want to go get myself some hot food and get under my blanket for 45 minutes and get myself warmed up before that happens. So that's where I'm going to end it, and that's where I'm going to raid out. Let's see who is on that we can do a raid to. Oh, I mean, Val's on. It's just easy to raid Val unless he's turned his raids off. Nope, he's finishing as well. So okay, we will go to who else is on. Let's go Rebel there. Let's see what Rebel's up to. There we go. So yeah, I'm back. I'm at work tomorrow, 4 p.m. till midnight. No, it's Thursday. 4 p.m. till 1 in the morning. Not great, but it is what it is. I definitely need the money, so we have, of course, to work. I hope that I can come on tomorrow midday for a few hours, maybe get the next section started. Obviously, we're heading into the big triangular pyramid style structure. And we're going to go find out what's going on in there. As always, I'm really, really, really enjoying this game. I love a good puzzle game as much as I might get frustrated sometimes. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching me bumblefoot my way through puzzles. Thank you for the raids. For the I did get a follow in my emails, but not on OBS, which is weird. But then again, when is OBS and Twitch not weird? Thank you for the raid, for the follow, for the subs, and just generally being the wonderful human beings that you are. Remember to be kind to yourself, even if you make mistakes. A big part of the conversation I had with a very dear friend earlier over coffee was about mistakes that have been made. And how we deserve to give ourselves forgiveness for them, but we must learn from them as well. Sounds cliched and obvious, but anyway, we're going to go see Rebel. I'll be back tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I love you all to bits. Take care. Goodbye. And wrap up warm if you're in the UK, because it's fucking freezing.
And then